Yeet. It's your boy, Susan Wojcicki. Shoutouts to the drunken ass peasants. You guys put me on the map. I love you. I watch Ben Pie every fucking day. You're why I masturbate 7 times a day, dude. It's a goal I'm working on to touch your penis. I sat on my ass for so many years, but if you want to be a fat motherfucker, you have to get addicted to potatoes. Billy the Fridge helped me learn that. Drunken peasants, you guys helped build me into the garbage, disgusting, fucking vacant, worthless pedophile I know that I am. I'm proud of myself for that. God bless you guys. I love you all. I need to go shit, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Hey everybody! Have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Fuck it.
Hello!
Do it live.
Hi! We're doing it live! Thanks for joining me. Everyone, thank you. Please like the stream if you haven't already. This is a special afternoon DP. I do these usually a couple times per month. The last one was with Empress Gale. If you didn't see that one, you can go check that one out in the archives. Whew, man. We're gonna watch some fun stuff together. It's very cold. It's one of the coldest days this winter where I live. So, whew. Oh man. Whew. It is. It's cold. That's why I'm wearing more than. I'm usually dressed like it's summertime. You know, like I normally am wearing tank tops and stuff, even if it's chilly outside. But now it's so cold outside that here in the studio, it is quite cold in of itself. The floor is very cold. So I'm bundled up. I hope it's not too cold where you guys are. Maybe some of you live near the equator or at least far more south. Yeah, it doesn't normally get that cold out here, but this is like colder weather. What's the temp right now? It is... What is it? It's probably 20-something. It is 21 Fahrenheit. And it's supposed to get as low as 14 Fahrenheit. Which is cold for here. I've never seen it get in the single digits here. But I've lived in other places where it gets into the negative 20. I've experienced negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit, which is craziness. Accidental Oracle. What? You live in Australia or something? Because if so, then it means it's summer where you are. So it's like the middle of summer, and you're closer to the equator. So yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's check out some of the latest Chris Chan stuff. We haven't visited Christine Weston Chandler in a while. Check it out.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Yes, there is a London, Ontario. I've been to it before. It's not too far away from Toronto. 20. I love it when there's always someone in the chat trying to one-up you. Ha! Negative 25 is nothing. It's like, just because you've been in a colder temperature does not mean negative 25 is nothing. We were literally throwing water into the air and it was freezing before it hit the ground. I wouldn't call that nothing, but yeah, there's definitely colder places out there, for sure. Let's check out some of the Christine Weston Chandler stuff. Here we go. Oh shit, I gotta skip this stuff. That doesn't mean it's nothing, trust me. Most people, like, there's a lot of people who have never even experienced negative, like, sub-zero temperatures. Damn it. And you know Christine didn't make this image. Christine has an expert handler that's what this is. Christine found an expert, an expert handler found Christine. There you go.
Hey everyone, Jesus Christian Sanchi Prime here.
Hi Jesus. I should stop calling them Christine and start calling them Jesus because that's their preferred name now, right? If I call them Christine, that might be dead naming.
Anyway, tonight's gonna be a simple drawing stream. I have my art right here set up in front of me this time, so of course with that, and I'll respond to only the good little things that pop up in the corner. Just obviously keep it good.
Going to jail for 2 years was probably the best thing that ever happened to Chris Chan because they were forced to leave their mother's house for obvious reasons. And while they were locked up, they started corresponding with someone that eventually met with them once they got out and helped them find a place to live and help them produce these streams and, you know, use OBS and make Streamlabs money. And they're making medallions and selling stuff to fans. So Cobra needs a person like the person Chris Chan found. I don't know if Chris Chan's in a relationship with this person, but I know that they're close.
I'm not reading anything that's SFW or questionable. Remember that rule? Anyway.
Did they just smell their armpit? Was that... Oh, I think they were wiping the sweat off their nose, but it looked like they took a whiff of their armpit.
Anyway. One detail aside, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the drawing table. Okay. It's my first time doing this stream this way, where...
No, if Cobra had a handler, Cobra would be raking in the money.
Where y'all can literally see practically as if you were standing right next to me.
I don't know how much of this we're going to watch. We'll probably move on to some of the other videos, but I just want to watch a little bit of this.
Glasses.
And by the way, please like the stream, and part of the reason why we do these afternoon streams is to help us towards our goal. We're at 46.6%. We're almost to 50%. If anyone wants to help,
feel free to throw in a couple dollars and help us get a little bit closer to the goal. Thank you.
How did I not...
Sorry, I must have missed it. I did not see that.
Where's that thing? Oh. Where did that? Give me that. What was that doing there? Okay, give it. Chatbot. I just noticed that. Anyway. Alright. So, eventually it's like you get to see it as if you're standing right next to me. Alright, so obviously we're going to be coloring one or two, a few pages in Book 0 HD. I've been really busy lately with die making and other details and facts of life and so on. So we're just going to get right down to it. And it's like, obviously I just need like a couple of references because I don't exactly totally remember what Jamsta's color scheme is. And of course, we definitely have a good reference for raw Lombass and Rose Shoe Story. Or did I cover him on another page in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did cover him on a previous page. Alright, so that's good. In that case, I'll just get one of my books in the lovely stack here that has Jamsta zoomed in. Well, actually, might be better than one of the earlier books. Duh. Yep. I think so. Probably Parade. Yeah. Book 12, probably Parade. Anyway. Alright, so everybody, how y'all feeling on the holiday stream? Y'all going good?
There's two microphones on, by the way. There's like a weird echo going on. Two different... It might not be two microphones. It might just be two audio devices, and one's just a tad behind the other one.
Holiday habits. We got a Christmas tree put up. Y'all know if y'all saw that on Twitter earlier. That was really good. Very well decorated and all that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. End of the book where they were singing that song. Where Jamsta and Lisa were singing that song together.
Together. Eh? We're going to have so much fun together when we're together.
I swear I drew that in here, or is that book 12-? Where's that book 12-99 source book?
Oh, shit, I got a super chat. What did this say? It says... You hear Chris Pratt, who voiced Mario, is now going to voice Shadow in the third Sonic movie. Ben Schwartz needs to voice Wario at some point. You know, honestly, all of that goes over my head. I didn't see the first movie. I don't know who Ben Schwartz is. And I didn't even see the Mario movie or the Sonic movie or anything like that. But that's interesting. Maybe someday I'll watch it.
Everything everywhere all at once. I mean, well, I'm not covering his shoes. I just meant it. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, okay, this is good. So I got a full good enough picture of Jamsta because on this reference and on the next page, I'm checking my details. We don't need the color of his shoes. Yeah, we just need mainly his body color and his tail colors, which that's right here on this page.
Here come the donos. Okay, my little dog is whining at my door right now, so I have to open it. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Come here, you little shit. Come here. All right. Okay, we got it. We got her. All good now. Ain't that right, little puppy? Ain't that right?
Yeah. Watch your back. The call is coming in from inside your house.
Ha!
Anyway. Yeah. Well, you know what? The only one who knows you is you. But aside from that, yeah. Alright, so let's get down to coloring as I have my favorite bunch of super tip markers, and I do it on my markers as I have these color swatches.
This is way better than Kendall's streams, right? Art on the road. I saw someone make a really good point that Kendall's art on the road streams are always from his couch. So he's not really on the road. You know what I mean? Like, how can he call it that?
On here, and my markers are numbered. So that helps me out. Alright. Let's start with Jamsta's fur. Merry Christmas to you, and may blessings for your friend Patrick. Except for that one exception, don't do too many shout-outs, so yeah.
Don't, except for that one exception, I won't do too many shout-outs.
Let's see, look at that. Lovely shade, I believe it's within the purple family. Oh, right there, 76. That's what I'm looking for. 76.
There we go. There's the puppy. Hey, puppy.
Okay.
How's
That's
it going?
Popular color around here. And of course, at this point, it's just obviously it's young Jamsta before he evolved. During the gym battle between the first gym battle that Rosie Roshi probably ever was part of. But she was in that battle with Inuyasha. Awesome, overpowered, hyper-trained, level 100 Blaziken. Over 35 ribbons. Anyway, and I wish I could actually do like licensed music in the background. If only YouTube would allow that, but aside from that, anyway.
So
random thing, randomly.
I don't know how much. Yeah, and there's random donos and stuff. Let's watch some of the other stuff.
Rollout. Have you heard from Bubba Lubba yet? No. Ian and Raven are still out searching for clues. Those Decepticons suddenly re-emerging is quite the conundrum. I agree, especially considering those Decepticons have been discharged and discarded of many, many years ago when Walsh and Graduan retired and signed that peace treaty back in 2017. The fact that those poor citizens and those couples in love are suddenly being interrupted. Yeah. Especially considering BBC Citizens was definitely
It's action figure theater with Chris Chan.
bad in the first place. Fries my circuits, you know. Anyway, aside from that, I gathered some intel, and it looks like we got a new Decepticon base swarming nearby. Yet I don't see too many. I only see one Decepticon, and it's not Megatron. Quite curious. Even Megatron would not be stupid to be bothering anybody who was in love. Love was not one of his many splendid things.
Love was not one of his many splendid things. Okay.
Shannon and the Psychic Squadron are still trying to piece together the motivation and the source of these soulless bots. They have their spark, but they have no motivations within them. No personalities. It's hard to read a mind that's not there. Whatever crackpot, whatever or who they are, is doing this right now, they're worse than Graduans and Lexithymia. That's actually funny. Sachi, found out. I think I may have figured something out from all this. There's a pattern in what those Decepticons have been attacking lately. Do tell it, Selena. Well, it took a bit of piecing together.
There's like a jump cut every time a different robot starts talking.
That they attacked the Blue Moon Cafe.
This is better storytelling than the Manatee. This is better than Eric July. It's better than all of that shit. Right, Boopy? Right? Yeah? Okay. I'm glad you agree.
As a heavily sourced initial target in the last attack, and then they attacked a forklift that actually brought down a bunch of forklifts, stealing a number of them, and then disabling a whole bunch of the other constructed vehicles in the area. And then there was like this mention I found in a recording where someone said, "I'm gonna bring the boom down." And they said it, and it sounded like she said a sing-song type of voice. Sing-song type of voice? Yes. And it actually reminisces to about what happened back in 2018 at the events of... Well, I was an idea guy. And the interdimensional happenings with Dark Christ Chan. Fortunately, as you know, we were prevented from the worst of it thanks to Magic Chan. But outside of that, we still have memories of that from our self-counterparts within our receptors and memories. I'll never forgive those idiots from the 1218 half of our Earth who dared, carve, and chronicle me with my head having been removed and put on a disabled platter.
This is kind of like what I would do playing with action figures when I was 9. It's just weird to see someone that's my age now doing this. But I get the context. But yeah, me and Chris Chan are about the same age. Chris Chan's a little bit younger than me, like a year younger than me.
At least I became a headmaster out of it. Still, those scars linger. Well, I remember that as well. Though fortunately I survived. Apart from the worst of those nightmares. Magic Chan was one that was able to tell us some of what happened on those alternate timelines that Christ Chan had been deviated to. But there was one detail that he definitely made sure it was clear and was put in our Cybertronian logs. The deceptive, evil human that became a headmaster herself. That might be her. I can't say for certain. Well, that narrows our search down a bit. Find somebody who was actually more memory related.
More memory related. Why edit? Why reshoot? Why bother?
We find a
Please, by the way, like the stream. Throw me a couple bucks. I would really appreciate it if you could. Let me know if there's any Streamlabs issues occurring.
We find a partial
test out
Streamlabs
Streamlabs.
That actually does that. We might find the individual that's got these Decepticons out attacking everybody now. If only Magic Chan had actually enlightened us more about that. But I'm certain he might be able to provide an answer or two later on. For now, though, we should continue our search. Find out the footprints of this cretin that's sending these Decepticons out, disrupting love, not only in the state of Virginia, but at the least throughout the entire United States of America. And when you meditate on that for not too long, you are able to find the identity of the individual.
Did I hear about those Sega IPs? I'm guessing that means intellectual properties returning. I'm not sure. Which ones are you talking about?
Individual that is manifesting this within our
Golden Axe?
timeline and universe. Magic
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker?
Chan. Yes, indeed, it is I. And of course, her name is within
Booby.
the database of the Cybertronian network, but it is encrypted as you
Oh,
are
damn.
aware.
Thank you so much.
You are aware, roll out.
For the puking dog.
You shall find her name reminiscent of the events of the anime Sinful Gear, but it is within the event that was similar to that from that particular show, which chronicled such musical events. Find
Master Sin? I don't know why this alert was so fast. Probably because there was no message to it, I guess. It showed up really quick. Anyway.
her.
Thank you so much.
Of the United States.
We're $10 away from 50%. I'm hoping by the end of this stream we will be like closer to 60.
America she's in. You will find your answers indeed. We shall be in touch, the Psychic Squadron and I. Thank you, Badger-chan. Yeah. And of course it be among the sage and the psychic ones that tend to want to leave the most direct details and clues looked for us to figure out for ourselves. Anyway,
$10 you say.
I'll continue to check computers.
Oh,
I'm certain
yeah,
I'm gonna find that
$10. There we go. Halfway there, Boopy. Boopy, we're halfway. Are you happy about that? Are you happy? She's actually looking at me, but from your perspective, it looks like she's facing away from me, which is kind of dumb. Because she's looking like we're looking each other in the eyes right now. And she's winking at me. Right? Are you winking? Who's here? Aww. Aww.
detail. I'm wondering if it might be in possibly one of the old books. Oh, you mean the comic books that Christian wrote? Yeah, I think so, it's Selena. But we'll figure it out shortly enough. Wherever she's doing what the motivations are, it can't be any good.
Whatever their motivations are.
Warriors!
So where's the action here? The scene has been going on forever.
Listen to me, young warriors. There's a lot more to this than merely what meets
Wow, this is the biggest of them all, and his voice is not very menacing.
the eye. The thematic pun of that from the theme songs and all that being irrelevant to the situation at hand.
What stage advice do you have for us today, Alpha Triad? And please not let it be another old individual.
Oh, you know what? You just reminded me of something. I want to share this with all you guys.
This is a test donation.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry to scare you, little one. Sorry, I just got excited there. I didn't mean to scare you. Thank you. It's very rhythmic. You guys notice that? Kind of has a Latin flair to it. All right. I'm going to share this post. Anyone can leave a comment on the post I just posted right there. That's we're looking for your opinion on what you think are you can leave a few names on what you think are the most prominent lolcows in DP history, going all the way back to the beginning. Maybe you could name your personal top 5, or and we're gonna narrow it down to 10, and then next Friday, a week from today, we're going to do a battle between all the top 10 lolcows until we vote on number 1. But we're going to let the public choose who's on the list. So that's what we're doing right now. And we're at 55% now. We're gonna get really close to that goal of that I had set, the personal goal for this stream of 60%. That's amazing.
Brain fart, or paraphrasing that is misleading or otherwise awkward.
I'll tell you this, bad wisdom, tall and true, young warriors. You delve into details that came from an alternate universal timeline. It could very well mess up with this timeline and yourselves as well. So be careful when you seek this information, because it could potentially lead to dissemination. The insights I get from the cosmos and the Akashic records and everything, and then they escape me. I feel so much of a blind right now. Psychic powers. Live them, love them.
We know, Alpha Triad. We appreciate Magichan and the Psychic Squadron.
Good. Do very well on that. It's certainly a lot better than that advice I gave to the old Decepticons years ago about when the trouble reached the bunghole and the moon fallen into a vat of tapioca.
And there it is. It just became awkward. And unfortunately, I actually know what that means. Yeah, you would roll out. Hey, don't get snipey with me.
Well,
don't get snipey with me.
I better go get my soup for the kitchen. And I actually do remember how I helped Optimus Prime. But unfortunately, It escapes my consciousness in a moment. Farewell, young Arias! Well, I better get back to cracking. That face is not gonna crack itself. And that ladybot, or whatever, is not gonna get away with this.
Right, you keep up the good work, Ed Selena. Continue your research and progress. Give yourself a little recharge before you head back out. Right. But of course, I also wanted to mention that Armorats and Jet have found something back in the West District. So, they'll check in shortly, I'd hope. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick recharge, and I'm gonna get back on scan, but just... I scanned the whole terrain for quite a long time, Sanchu. It's a lot of hard work, Excelina. But regardless, you know, it's well worth it, as we all continue to transform and roll out. Optimus Prime would be so proud of you. Bumblebee is too, you know that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's part 1. Here's part 2. Finally, the background changed.
I think that's the last of them. Jet, you transform and go seek out to see for any more of those Decepticlowns. Fly!
Decepticlowns.
Phew! Never a boring day in Quickville. Prowler. I took care of all the Decepticlowns in my part of Quickville, and our perimeters outside the city seem to be very clear of any more of them cretins.
Confound these Decepticlowns of PVC says.
Confound it!
Stop even when Mary Wash and Graduate
Mother.
Somebody else is running the strings.
Found it.
We're trying to figure out what that is. At least we're on the case. Right. I sent Jet out to go scout for some more. Bravely, that's the last one for now. For now. Not another day. Better check in with base. Armorats to Autobot base. Armorats to Autobot base. We have cleared the city of all as many of those scoundrel-ass vessels, tractors, and punished land as possible. I just took down the last one in my sector. Prowler has confirmed that the perimeter is clear for now. The original island clear, Armorats. XD and I are getting ready to head out to go scout Hyacinth. We will meet you in Prowler in Richmond at 0700.
In Richmond. We'll meet you in Richmond, Virginia. I love the wall. Is it like Post-it notes? No. It's like manila folders, right? They're like manila envelopes is what they are. Do you say envelope or envelope? Hold on, let's do a poll. Because I'm kind of yeah, we'll do a poll.
Haven't donated in a couple weeks.
Oh, thank you.
Here's my tribute.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
See y'all later. Bumba Lumba to Autobot bases Teletran. Bumba Lumba to Autobot bases Teletran. Do you copy me, Sanchu? Anybody over there? Bumba Lumba, this is Sanchu. What's your status? I believe we have found our culprit. Raven and I are scanning the troop right now. Who do you see? Raven still get the details. Raven, do you see anything?
I think so. I see this pumpkin house. She's trying to separate from her body. She's talking to some smack with this.
It sounds like, when he does this voice, it sounds like Liquid Chris impersonating Solid Chris.
Robot, I think, from the radio. Oh, wait. There's a race car coming in. What the hell's going on over there?
Envelope.
The race car transformed. Okay, who's this thing? She looks like real bad.
Give us your stash as soon as you can, Bubba Lubba. We'll see you in Richmond.
All right, so I figured envelope would be red, but a lot of people say envelope. About a quarter of the people who voted. Let's do this one's always fun to do.
Alright, see y'all later.
Here's the next poll.
Be-la-da bumba-numba, be-la-da bumba-jumba bumblebee. Buzzing around. Yeah, no, that's not Bumblebee. That's Bumbalumba. This video has been a long time coming in a set of the CWCville Autobots.
See, I grew up calling it pop, and now I call it soda because I haven't lived in a place where most people call it pop in a long time.
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Christ Chad here.
No, it's not only Canadians that say pop. I grew up saying pop. Pop is a northern U.S. thing, too. You've been living in the super cold for so long, you didn't even realize it. It's not. That's like when Canadians tell me you only have Tim Hortons in Canada. Like, you guys don't realize what it's like in other places. Yeah. Here's a general map. See, where I live now, historically it was pop, but there's a lot of soda, because there's a lot of people that moved here from other places. But yeah, the blue is mostly pop, and the darker the blue, the more prevalent it is.
Here at another freaky OC review, and today we'll be reviewing of the CWCville Autobot team, Transformers Legacy CWCville Edition, Bumba Lumba. And so here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So where up front we got
yellow is soda.
Of his mold mate.
Blue is pop.
United Animated Universe.
Hold on. Blue is pop. Yellow is soda. Red is Coke. Like, they call everything Coke, whether it's Coke, actual Coke, or Sprite or whatever. And then the green is other. And if you notice, it's mainly in New Mexico where it's green. That's because there's a lot of indigenous people there, and a lot of them use other words for it. So that's where that comes from. Or there's, like, people using, like, the Spanish word for it, too. That's also prevalent. So.
Bumblebee. So you get the front. He's a deluxe class, classic deluxe, classic deluxe, classic deluxe, Transformers. On this side of the box, you got half a lovely piece of artwork. I say half because look, it's another half of the picture there. On this side of the box, you got lovely mode of pictures of the old Bumblemeister.
Bumblemeister? The Bumblemeister. The Bumstar.
Bird stains,
Rama Lama Ding
and on the back of the
Dong.
box, you have your obligatory process. Just this, that, the other. That's basically for.
What the hell is going on here? Is this some kind of temper tantrum? Boopy, what's going on with this?
Bumba.
Do you like this guy?
Two words.
Person?
Bumba. Bumba jump.
Let's do a test really quick. Hold on, we have to set it up really quick here. All right, you scared him away. You're tough. You scared him away. You scared them. You scared him away. You got it. No. It's good. You scared him. Okay. I know. You got mad. You got him. You got him.
It's like a lovely little souped up sports car with a lovely flame mark on it. Look at that. Rise of the Phoenix. Can you rise? Rise of the Phoenix. Anyway, let's take a look around all this lovely vehicle. So in front here, got the girl with headlights looking all nice and good looking and all that. Got the fine bird there, all nice and green. You got the side of the vehicle. It's just good.
I just saw, who are they? Mr. Min 33. They said, what's TJ up to? And I was going to be like, oh, well, normally when you want to know what someone's up to, you go and ask them. But then I went to their channel and I noticed there's a bunch of RuneScape videos on it and like a dragon anime profile picture. And I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay. That's why they don't understand that.
Got a hole here and a hole there. It's just, I think, hey, at least that's a good looking painted window. And there's the back of the vehicle complete with tail lights. Hey. You better brake when the lights flash red.
They're the Christian persuasion.
There's the top. There's the bottom. It does roll. As well as things should. And slide. Slide around. It's nothing. Wet table today for sliding, rolling things. And for comparison, here he is with Netflix Bumblebee. And of course, here's Bumblebee with the.
I believe they are on the. No. This looks like a table, not the floor. See the crease in the middle. This is like a folding table.
Comparison with Earthrise Optimus Prime. Can you rise? I think I can, Optimus. But I know Sanju can. He's done it more so than I have. Yeah, well, it was expensive with that picture that came in from the other dimension. Well. With Pundaslav of the PVC Citizen Decepticlones. With Gwenmi Makoto in a.
So many toys. I could not imagine having this many toys. And if I had them, they would just sit around, just taking up space. I wouldn't be actively playing with them.
Lovely little Cybertronian pickup.
I did. This is how I behaved when I was 9 or 10 years old. You know.
Here is Bumbalumba with Cybertronian Thundercracker. This needs to be desperately repainted.
So this is where all their money goes. Just buying toys.
Be like Cractor. And here's Bumbalumba with
Yeah, I noticed these Transformers are smaller than the ones that existed when I was a kid. They were a lot more bulky. Looks like they've kind of mastered the design of making them fold into each other a lot better than they were in the 80s and 90s.
Animated Swindle that is also going to be repainted to be more like an SAV, Scoundrel as Vessel. And here he is with all the other Autobots of Quickville, the top 5 or so.
Wow, there's one that turns into a flying V guitar. That is amazing. I don't understand utility of that. Like, I get a robot that can turn into a car or a motorcycle, but a guitar, is it just to hide? Like, you're literally just a guitar. You can't do shit until you turn into a robot. At least as a car or a motorcycle, you can, like, drive around to places.
Which they will each get their respective review videos not too long from now. Or until they can redo Sanchu's video. Because I had so much noise in the original video, but I only had the PlayStation, so yeah.
Do you like Chris Chan? Do you like Chris Chan? Do you? Do you like Chris Chan? Aw. Look at that Chris Chan. You see that Chris Chan? Oh. She's like, what are you doing?
Of course, there's
You brought those dogs around. I'm mad at you.
Goes with arm rats over there. But hey, options, they're good. They're good. And here is a Bubba Lubba with our Quickfill Combiner team, including Combiner Mode and Selena.
No, I do not have any action figures. I do not have any... I don't have toys, really. I mean, like, I can't think of one offhand. There's probably some kind of toy somewhere in this entire house, but I can't think of one right now, and I definitely don't play with it. So...
Back there. Here he is with all about Chris Chan Prime in all her three forms between Origin, Main, and Combiner Limb form.
Go get a steak dinner.
Legacy.
Oh my God! Thank you so much! Is it Jody Dernis? Thank you so much. A steak dinner? I just don't play with toys. I'm sorry. I used to be so into toys and action figures. And then my parents, when I got to be about 11, my parents were like, you should probably stop playing with all the action figures because you're going to be going to middle school soon. And it's like, it's just not something 12, 13, 14-year-old boys do. So I stopped doing it. My parents were like, you should probably chill with the action figures. Because that's what I did a lot. I didn't like to play sports. I did play sports, but I didn't like it. The only sport I really liked when I was like a kid was wrestling, like not pro wrestling, but actual wrestling. And I was fairly good at it, but then I got my ass kicked one time, like really, like it hurt. Like this other kid kicked my ass wrestling by like picking me up and throwing me down a bunch of times. And I was like, man, that sucked. Like I before that, I had never really been tested. All the other kids I'd wrestled, like it was either pretty even or I had beaten the other kid. And then there was just one time I wrestled this other kid and I just couldn't do anything. No matter what I tried, he was like stronger and he could always like pick me up off my feet. And I'd always like hit the mat really hard and like knock the wind out of me. And I was like, shit, I don't think I want to keep wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I kept doing it, but not, that was like, I thought I was fairly good. And then you wrestle someone that's just like way better. And it's like, wow, that's a scary prospect. I was really wormy. I could like worm out of people's, cause like you get points for reversals and stuff too. And escaping holds. So I was good at that kind of stuff because I was like, I don't know, probably like 70 pounds in the 7th grade. So.
And of course, with the original animated Bumblebee because it's precious. Also sticky animated precious. And of course, Bumbalumba does come with some accessories. You get a pair of lovely stingers. Bzz, 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 zapped it up to the street. But you got all the lovely silver paint on the transparent blue plastic, which I feel like that really works. And you got these lovely little turbo rockets decked out in silver paint. And just all looking good and all that. And of course, the store needs a vehicle mode. Because you don't exactly have a port for those stingers here. You'll put them onto these pockets and put them right here on the door. we like just booshy forward, boosh. And then of course, just blasting forward, whichever way you want. Or of course you can store back here, as was the case with the original vehicle.
Precious! Also precious! Woo!
So that is basically it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we?
Let's
get a really good spin on him.
spin it to win! Woo! Woo! Woo!
What is this?
Delightful. Delightful.
Welcome to the Toddler Hour with Christian.
Alright, so let me just rotate the camera up a little bit.
And I guess that's one of their t-shirts. I think it's just there for advertising.
Down to it. Of course, move the accoutrement. And what I like doing on this, I say we start by folding up what's in the trunk. So we just split the shoulders up and just pop that up there. And then we pull these out. Just pull them down like that. Do. And at this point we can just go ahead. Don't take the hands out. Close that up. See the little flip arms? They close up like that. And we just want to wiggle these out. They're on a double hinge.
All day recess for Christian.
Business, so we're gonna.
So I guess now the next goal is 70%, which I think we could attain.
Bring down the legs. Work with it as you go. Do as you will. Anyway, roll that down. You want to rotate that 180.
Right, Boopy.
Let that click into place.
Those dogs are gone. Those dogs left.
Go ahead and put these elbows in the right orientation. And then let's see. Oh, right. We gotta split the legs, and then we flip the hoods up. We pull these black sections down. Those be his kneecaps. Sometimes it could be a little tricky. You might need a makeshift spudger for that. There we go. And get that 180 rotation. Put the heel spurs out on the knees.
I would hope Christian doesn't think about eating a child. Why would you think that? Has Christian talked about that before? By the way, I just looked at the poll. Soda 63%, pop 20%, Coke 6%, 11% something else. And I'm guessing most of the something else people probably live outside of the U.S. That's my guess.
And then rotate, and you flip the feet down. You close up the gaps here. And of course, you just rotate this. And then you reveal the lovely Bumba Lumba Meister mug. And shift the shoulder.
Cold drink in Pakistan.
Up. And that is pretty much basically it. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And that is, there you go. There you have Bumba Lumba in his robot mode. And I say in simplicity and size and small and stature, this actually works even for an update of an anime feature. So let's get in, let's look in on those details. Let's get a close-up zoom, not on those checks, not on that chest, but where's the autofocus on this camera? Oh well, we'll just make do what we have, but you got some lovely detail on his face, cute little smirk, his eyes, this lovely little painted black crest in the head, just like you see on the Secret Ship Fic folder card. Those are going to be available on the Etsy store soon. Plug for the Etsy store. The money does go to Christian Prime. She got that money. So you go on the Etsy store, you buy your purchase from there. She gets all big.
It's turned into a commercial. See, it's so good.
Chunk of that money, so you're doing a good service for her like that. Okay? There's a shameless plug. Be good time to the show.
Anyway, so we look down. Got a lovely look.
There's a Pakistani food truck in my city that I've been meaning to try out. I see it all the time, but I've never actually been to it, and it seems really good and it looks good. But I'm way more familiar with Indian food than Pakistani food, and I don't even know how authentic this really is. I'm sure, because like ethnic food
The
is
dog
Americanized.
Is the actual owner and sole proprietor of DP, at least on paper and legal purposes. If you want to go after DP, you'll have to deal with the dog. No bitter.
She's actually my my full-on beneficiary. If I die, the dog gets everything.
Those flames, and then just loved he got like those flames. It's like a nice update when you look at that picture from that particular card that was just mentioned. And then we go up.
Yeah, like, so it's a truck. It's not even a restaurant. It's like a truck. And it, like, I don't know. Well, I know a samosa is, like, they have those in Indian food too. And then, I don't know, roti. See, the thing is, like, Pakistani food, they can have beef in their food, right? Like, a lot of Indian places don't have beef as an option for their food. So that's a big difference, I would say. Some of these, I'm not familiar with most of these names here. Some kind of like yogurt dessert. They have a brunch. I don't know any of these food names. And then, yeah, they Americanize it by making it like a burger. It's a sloppy Joe with a Pakistani twist. I prefer chicken vindaloo or lamb vindaloo anyway. So, I think I've had shrimp vindaloo also.
Back. Heels. You got a backpack going on there, but that's cool. Now.
See, Amanda Kiefer in the chat, she is from this area, so she could actually go to that Pakistani food truck if she wanted to. She has the advantage of all the places I show. She could actually go there.
Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You got a lot of wiggly going on. You can look down a little bit. You can look up a lot, do a total squirrel, or you can use that transformation joint and do a total squirrel, and then some squirrel. Bend it, flying forward, zoom.
Zoom.
That's fun. And of course, head can rotate. You can do a full 360 with getting the chin out from lifting it above those sharp pieces. Arms can only go up that far and back that far. You got a joint at the shoulder here. You got a joint at just above the.
Oh, I've tried it. I've tried all kinds of vindaloo. Pork isn't my favorite kind. I prefer chicken out of all of them.
Up here, so you got some range of movement. You have this joint.
Oh yeah, Spec is also in the area. Yep.
You want to dislocate anyway, but still you can give you good poses this way. And of course, arms, you can do they rotate at the bicep.
It's weird because the people that own that are they catered like one of the Microsoft events, and there's a picture of the people that run that food truck with Bill Gates. Like Bill Gates had some kind of big dinner at Microsoft, which is obviously in the area too, and they made all the food for it. So that's kind of interesting.
Careful. You get 90 degrees of bend there at that. You got hand rotation there. You got a little inward-outward rotation if you open this up. That's maybe good for transformation. You have waist rotation. Legs. Move forward that far. Back. Then go that far. Outward. You can pretty much do a full split. Yep. Thigh rotation. You get a really good range of knee bend there. It's like over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. Feet can go up a little bit.
Okay, I can't do Chris Chan anymore. We'll move into something else.
A little.
I just remembered a video on YouTube, though, where they go to this food truck. I'll show you really quick here. Now that we're on the subject of food trucks, then we'll get back into the other shit that I normally talk about.
For sponsoring this video.
So this guy goes to various food trucks in the Seattle area.
So much sweetness to them. Oh, the food.
I've never had most of these places.
Right behind me, a very unique food truck. This truck is called...
Where's the place I was just talking about? Oh, yeah, they do this. They put cream cheese on hot dogs here. It's interesting.
Got Jose right here. And
this is how they do, like, hot dogs here. You'll see.
Show me how it's done. It starts with the Polish sausage.
Yeah, off the res. I have seen that. I've never had it.
Drop it on the flat top. Oh.
You know what? Let's go back to that and see what they have. Where was it? Not that one. Yeah, this is like Korean barbecue here, which I do like a lot. This is Indian food.
Boom, right here, $14.95 is the price.
Shit, here's more expensive. Like if you see that and you're like, that's expensive, that's normal here. That's normal for street food here. I like the cream cheese hot dogs. I can't help it. I got used to it. I did the when in Rome kind of thing and started eating them, and they actually are good now. And now if I make a hot dog at home, I'll make a cream cheese hot dog.
We don't want that. So here you can see that beautiful egg on the inner layer, right on the outside. There's big pieces of mutton. Let's try it out. It tastes of masala. I taste chili pepper. I taste turmeric. I taste cumin. The salad is a bit fresh. And that mutton just falls apart. It tastes like it's been braised for days. And the chutney, very refreshing and very balanced. That's their slogan for this place. Yummy, fresh, balanced Indian food. 15 bucks, not a bad meal. Let's move on to our next location. We have our next food truck behind us right here in a place where you wouldn't think to find a food truck. It's
in a Lowe's parking lot.
In the center of the city. No, it's in front of a Lowe's. Yes, in front of Lowe's Home Improvement Store, there is a food truck called Rain City Hot Dogs. Now here,
okay, so
Seattle dog. This is something you can only get here. We're gonna go.
Did I already skip the off the res part?
Oh, okay, I am in the food truck.
Right now. I did, didn't I?
Right here, and he's gonna show me how it's done. It starts with the Polish sausage. Step one, drop it on the flat top. Oh, cut it right in half. Chuck it on the broiler, and just for a mere 40 seconds, this thing is gonna sizzle away. That looks fantastic. Oh, 40 seconds is up. He's gonna give it a
It's crazy when you cook it that way. It cooks so much better if you butterfly it.
Over the broiler as well. Oh man, the dog's looking juicy. The bun's getting a little bit toasty. We got a healthy dose of caramelized onions on top, and then cream cheese. This is what makes it really stand out. From here, he hands it to someone out the window, so I should probably get out the window. I'll be right back. Boom, there he is. This is an amazing
I don't encourage sexual harassment in my chat room, so you probably shouldn't do that.
So much sweetness to them, and such a deep, savory smell. I just want to try an onion. Those are top-notch caramelized onions. Let's talk about the rest of the dog construction. Every city is famous for their own type of hot dog. But here's the thing. Recently, I went to New York, and I tried their hot dogs, and I just was met with the incredible hospitality that New Yorkers are known for. Yeah,
huh?
That is the hot dog vendor flipping me off. That guy didn't like me because I was trying to film his cart. But at least his hot dog was honestly mediocre and average. They just boil it in water, they put it in a bun. It's your choice if you want a stripe of ketchup or mustard, but there's not a lot to it. Then you come here. This is something very distinct. Let's give it a
cream
shot.
Cheese and grilled onion. It is good. It's surprisingly good.
Oh. Okay, I'll come over when we're done. I thought they were gonna kick me out for being on a Lowe's parking lot, but no, someone wanted to say hello. That's nice. This, also very nice. This is amazing. That's a good Polish sausage. So
it's very good.
Man, when you flatten out the dog like that, it's maximal flavor. They're putting on that charcoal. It's giving it a smoky essence, and it's really getting those juices and oils inside excited and dripping out. The bun is nice and soft. It perfectly cradles the ingredients inside. Americans try to put cream cheese in everything, even where it doesn't belong. But here,
it's surprisingly good. I would say give it a shot. Oh, here's the off the res part. Okay.
Off the res. Res as in reservation.
I believe they have like fry bread and that. Yeah, fry bread. It literally says it on their sign.
24, and I have never tried Native American.
It's a great combination. I was skeptical too, and I tried it, and I do like it.
Mark, one of the owners of Off the Res.
I don't. If you want to call it a glizzy, I don't want to eat it. I don't call things glizzies. Okay. I don't call it glizzy like the cretins.
Inspired by what tribe?
By the Blackfeet tribe.
The Blackfeet tribe is a Native American tribe with a rich...
It's a Native American tribe that refuses to wash their feet.
Where the Blackfeet are, we're using kind of the traditions and the foods that she grew up on.
Among their traditional foods are bison meat and fry bread, a cherished carbohydrate choice with deep roots in Native American culture.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Additionally, they have Indian tacos, a delicious creation combining the two aforementioned...
I'm too good for that language. Yeah, absolutely.
Does anybody confuse Indian tacos with India?
All the time.
Okay. They're looking for some masala, some curry, some spices.
We get that a lot.
Today, I'll be indulging in some tacos and exploring a fusion of Native American and American cuisine known as the powwow burger.
All right, folks, we're in the kitchen. I'm
with... All right. So, yeah, it's like, it's this kind of stuff.
Bison taco.
A bison taco.
Hit it with some cheese, a little bit of lettuce, crema sauce, and again with the pickled onions. That is ready.
Yes, I would devour that.
To eat. Let's go try it out. All right, folks, we have our first round.
I don't like glizzy. I don't like no cap. You know, that kind of shit.
Right here, my first time ever trying Indian tacos. I even feel a little uncomfortable saying it, but they have no issue with it here, so why should I? The first one is beef chili. This taco costs $7, which to me seems very reasonable considering she puts...
Yeah, all that shit. I don't like any of those words.
This thing is fully loaded. It's a little bit spicy, tons of protein in there. The cheese is already melting inside of there, and the food is oozing out.
That looks good. It looks very messy, but I like it. I kind of like when there's stuff left over on the plate you can eat with a fork because it fell out.
All the ingredients around it. So that's beef chili, but this is the main event right here, the bison. And she put a ton of bison.
Are you guys all just using like Zoomer speak on me right now? Is that what you're doing?
It's sticky.
Because at first I'm like, what is all this stuff? I don't even understand it.
Go for it. It's braised, it's soft, it's juicy, and it's potentially a little bit too much. I think I could go with a little bit less meat because this thing is kind of a mess. That bread bun is brilliant, and it doesn't get wet. It just handles all that meat like a pro. You know, like...
all right. So, I guess they make this burger. Oh, it's a burger with fry bread as the bun.
And especially the fried bread here. This is at a time when folks on reservations were receiving rations of oil and flour. They would use a little bit that they had to make fried bread. Turns out fried bread is delicious. And when you put a burger in between with cheese and bacon, it's even better. The handleability here is...
Never had it as a burger. In Albuquerque, they put it fried, like they use fry bread for a lot of stuff, but not to make a burger. I've never had that.
Kebab on the menu. We have
okay.
Hi.
It is only fitting after going...
Okay, yeah, this is the food truck I was telling you guys about. And it's kind of weird because it's outside of an Indian restaurant. So there's the food truck that's Pakistani, and then right next to it, you can see the sign for it, Tikka Masala. That's an Indian restaurant.
Indian food truck to finish off the day with a Pakistani food truck. Right now, I'm with one of the owners here, Saira. Saira, hi.
Hi.
Her family originally comes from Karachi, and so are there some Karachi specialties that I'll be trying?
Are you a black belt in Karachi?
We have the Karachi famous bun kebab. We have the chicken seek kebabs. We have a chicken burger, and we have the chicken boat.
Oh, you guys got a lot of stuff. Which one am I trying again?
We're trying the beef bihari kebab.
So I've never had this before. It all starts with a paratha. This is the other half of the food truck right here, Mr. Shiraz, and these are the parathas. These parathas are very thin.
Yes, we roll them really, really thin, and then we freeze them, and then we put weight on them actually, so they're all very flat.
And why do you do that? Because I've seen parathas before that are very thick. Sometimes they're stuffed with cheese or potato.
So that's a different kind of paratha. When you're doing it for a wrap, if you have a very thick paratha, you taste more of the bread, and it tends to get a little dry.
So right here we have a double paratha. This is the bihari. This is beef, right?
Yes, that is beef.
It almost looks like a beef mash.
Bihari is supposed to be very, very soft.
It almost looks like refried beans. If I saw that, I would think it was refried beans. I didn't even know that it's like really finely shredded beef, I guess.
When you look at it,
it's all saucy too. It looks mushy. It kind of looks like something King Cobra would have made, but I know it's good. I know it's actually good, so I would eat it.
Like, it's not gonna
But
be
yeah, it's sloppy looking.
spicy, but the first bite gives it away.
She put some pickled onions on
Oh,
top.
they put high effort into everything here. This area is fancy as fuck. So they even like basic food, like international food, they'll do like a fancy version of it.
And this is the extra hot green chutney, which is brown.
Yes, it's more tamarind based, and then this is the mint raita.
Now the roll. She's got everything in there. She's putting it in the paper.
These are our seasoned fries that we make a special spice mix at home, and we top it off with a drizzle of garlic mayo.
That is one heavy meal right there. Right here we have Kashmiri chai, or
the pink tea. It's actually made out of green tea, but you're supposed to add soda bicarb to it, and then whip it for almost an hour, and that's what gives it the pink color.
topped off with some pistachios and almond, or maybe even bottomed off as they sink to the bottom. Much of the food here comes initially from Karachi. Karachi is
That does look good. Yeah, I mean, I'd do it.
very famous street food city. I will go there one day, but today I'll be trying Karachi through Seattle. Hey, look, Pakistani French fries.
He's not even in Seattle, technically.
Oh, very garlicky, very mayo. This is Karachi tea. I love that it has nuts inside. Most tea has got no nuts. This tea has balls. I mean nuts.
Ha!
All right, folks, it's time. I'm a little bit scared for a couple reasons. One, the spice. She told me that this right here was gonna be extremely spicy. Two, the handleability. There's a lot of wetness in this roll. It looks like it's water broke. Let's try it out.
Yeah, I don't like it when things get soggy. But maybe it's crispy enough
wow.
on the...
Oh, wow. It's spicy. And I feel it all the way from my throat down through my esophagus, and then a little bit.
Maybe I should
in
go and
because
eat
I
at this
breathed in
place
some of the
today.
Food on accident. Those pickled onions, they're very fragrant, powerful, and sour too. It's crazy because it's beef, but it has a consistency of a bean burrito. This is a great food, like if you have a photo shoot later that day, if you're doing some nude modeling, before a wedding, before a marathon. Just if you're looking for something light, something that, you know, people aren't gonna notice, it's not gonna create a...
I could do that.
I'm just kidding. I mean the opposite of that. But it's delicious, and she's right. This paratha is like no paratha I've ever had before. It's borderline in the tortilla zone, but it's not a tortilla, and you can tell by the way it rips in flakes.
It's a tortillata.
This is awesome. I gotta say, my favorite thing about this place is that literally 10 steps from here, that way is an Indian restaurant. So we got a little bit of Pakistan and India. They share a border right here, and they're getting along great, just like the real India and Pakistan.
Ha!
Yeah, not true. Otherwise, I gotta say, this is not something I was expecting when I came here to Seattle. From here, no more food trucks, but I'm gonna tell you my favorite food of the day. Boom, and that is 5 different food trucks here in Seattle. And man, there are so many more to see. We could spend another 2 or 3 days just going to
Falafel
food trucks
salam.
here. There is a growing and thriving food truck community. They're adding new types of food trucks every single...
You know what? There's a lot of good food trucks in Seattle, but it just does not compare to Portland. Portland has giant, like, whole food pod areas. When I'm finally done editing my video from my trip to Portland from a few months ago, you guys will see it. There was like an entire block of food trucks, like a dedicated block that I went to. It was pretty nice. It was a good time. All right, let's get back to other stuff. Let's check in with Cobra. Here was a quick 30-second video he threw out there.
I want to give a shout out to Brooks and all my awesome fans for buying the t-shirts. Because look what Cobra just got.
Bud Light Peach.
Bush Peach Light. 6-pack of the Angry Orchard. Some Jack Daniels and a little bit of that Budweiser. Oh, that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful selection. This will last me for a couple days, you two.
It's... He got Angry Orchard, Bush Peach Light, a 30-pack. So he's got 6 Angry Orchards, 30 Bush Light Peaches, which is like whatever. And then he had some Jack Daniels. It's gone. It was gone that night. Okay, this is while he was consuming it. So he's learned that he can't listen to the music while he does his vocal covers. So he wears earbuds and sings along now. Yeah, that's Puff. He grew really big.
This is born to make you feel small.
It's so weird without the music. It's actually very strange.
Letting you stand instead of it all.
Boopy, what is that?
The thing is so free to feel the thing at all. Working class hero is something to be.
You don't like it?
You devil that you at school.
I'm just saying. Houston has more food spots in general and better. Yes, objectively better than all other 49 states. Just stating facts.
You probably just think that because you live there.
Just walking crazy, you can't feel the rules. Working class hero is something to be.
I was playing it on the loudspeaker here.
That you to pick a career. Is full of fear. Working class hero is something to be.
I'm wearing a puppy on my head and also a blue blanket. I'm wearing a puppy on my head. Hee 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 hee. Hoo 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 hoo.
As far as
I'm wearing a puppy on my head. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Houston is the most amazing food town ever. I just find that people, they tend to think where they are is like the best place for anything. So I don't know. I've never been to Houston. I've only been to El Paso and San Antonio when it comes to Texas.
Hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Giving the top of the smile. You kill.
I can sing like the Backstreet Boys and John Lennon.
Working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Want to be a little, but just follow me.
Now he's going to play the next song. He's not going to tell you what the next song is or anything. He's not going to introduce it. He's just going to go to it and start playing it and then start singing into his phone like it's a microphone. Cobes looks at his singing like Sturgis looks at his fitness.
Be prepared, Lion King lyrics.
Oh, God. Now he's going to do a Lion King song? Is that what he said?
Let your powers of attention. What is the warthog's backside? Thick as you are. Pay attention! The words are a matter of pride. Free from your vacant expressions. They're known upstairs. Talking games and discussions. Even you can't be caught unawares. Prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Prepare for sensational news. A shining new era. A tiptoeing era. And when we feature, listen, teacher. You know that's consorted, but still be rewarded. When at last I am given my dues. Injustice will be justly squared. Be prepared. Of course, Mr. Crow expected to take certain duties on board. The show is littered with prizes. So I must say embassies. I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. To prepare for the tool of a century. Be prepared for the market scam. The good planning, the senseless standing, the denial, the things I will be king undisputed, respected and saluted, and seen for the wonder I am.
Everyone, please like the stream. That would be amazing. I have to keep refreshing to see how many likes I have, and now I'm 2 away from 100, if you'd be so kind. Thank you.
And ambitions are bad. Be prepared. Them teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Thank you for liking the stream.
In the dark of the night, Anastasia lyrics.
Yeah, now we're at 108. See, YouTube used to update them in real time, but now you have to refresh. Mine says 108. Now I see 111.
Now my dark purpose will be fulfilled. Much Lord, much will die. In the dark of the night, I was tossing and turning. That was the real to be. Out of my wits, corpse falling to pieces. In my eyes, the nightmare was real. It was the mystical man in old Russia who turned me the stake. This is puzzle. Another girl got away. Going into the mountains away. In the dark of the night, you will find her. Dark of the night, you will find her. And through the streets where the curse is complete. The dark of the night, you'll be mine. Ladies, turning. That's in a cologne, a smell. It's fall into place. It's fall into place. New glaze. Farewell. In the dark of the night, you'll find her. At least I can do. You'll find her. You'll feel the nightmares are real. The dark of the night, it'll be gone. Ooh, in the dark of the night, you'll find her. Find her. In the dark of the night, yeah. This line, the end of the line. In the dark of the night, in the dawn of the night. Come on, minions, rise for your master. Let your evil show. Now, yes,
This is what I'm like when I'm drunk alone and I'm not streaming. This is what I do.
Master. She'll be mine. Oh, good Lord, YouTube.
Good
What
Lord,
Ozzy Osbourne
YouTube.
Disney vocal covers be like?
Hell yeah. I saw a special request for raw time, but the videos are so long and I don't want to waste any of them. I'll play a quick clip and then later on if I get to it I'll check it out. But I'm going to play like 30-second clip from raw time.
Raw time.
Alex Jones, please. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
I'm sorry, can you say it one more time? I'm not catching it.
What was the name one last time?
Alexis Bones or something? I don't know.
I think this is the same public access station that Alex Jones started on. I believe. We might get back to raw time. Let's get into antagonism.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
All right. Since we are live, we are not watching the chat. Yeah, we're gonna ban another agate. That's what this video is about. Another agate bites the dust. Insert the F where you wanna. Yeah, because we got another fucking piece of shit agate. Okay? Insert the F where you wanna. Okay? So let's look at his post, shall we? He talks about me coming on the internet wanting attention, right? He talks about me coming on the internet. Well, let me get something straight, faggot. There's not one person on YouTube that isn't on YouTube for attention. So I don't want to hear, oh, Emo just does his shit for attention. Because every fucking channel on YouTube wants clicks and views, wants money, and wants attention. So take your fucking, Emo's doing it because he wants attention and cram it up your faggoty ass.
Whoa,
you understand
Emo.
me, faggot? Okay, so here we go again. Another faggot that's running his mouth, running his cocksucker, and thinks he has the right to question Emo Howlingwolf. Nope, that's the wrong monitor. So let's get into this fucking faggot, shall we? Let's get into this low-life fucking faggot. Let's get into this low-life fucking faggot. Here's the piece of shit right here. And this asshole has commented on multiple videos on Odyssey, and he's going to get banned in about 2.5 seconds. Because he's a worthless piece of shit.
That's what he is. He's a worthless fucking piece of shit. He's a worthless fucking faggot. He's a worthless fucking faggot that needs his fucking face bashed in.
Emo.
Because he wants to sit there in his mother's fucking basement and can't take on a real man. He's gotta run his cocksucker. Because his cocksucker is all he's got. Rusty Tractor says, you're doing it for attention. You are narcissistic and can't admit it, that you have done wrong. Whether I am narcissistic or not, I have a right to have a YouTube channel. Whether I am narcissistic or not, I have a right to have a fucking YouTube channel. I have a right to have fucking friends. I have a right.
Oh, I forgot Boopy was covering him. My bad, guys. Let me fix that really quick. Let's do.
Have a fucking social life. Well, you're just doing it for fucking attention. There's not one channel on YouTube that doesn't do it for attention. The four faggots of false perspective. You don't think they do that drama show?
He's talking about me. He's talking about the altered perspective. Because he saw there was an episode where we really destroyed emo Howlingwolf. And it was me and Pimp Monk and Shabisky and Scott.
Social life. Well, you're just doing it for fucking attention. There's not one channel on YouTube that doesn't do it for attention. The four faggots of false perspective. You don't think they do that drama show for fucking attention? You don't think Faggot does his show for attention? You don't think the Drama Dome does their show for fucking attention? You don't think Mass Home Report doesn't do that show for fucking attention? Everybody is on YouTube for fucking attention! Do I make myself clear? Because they be warning for the angry grandpa smashing appliances to get fucking monetization and money. The angry grandpa did it for attention. Boogie 2809.
2809? I don't think that's. I think it's 2988, but that's good enough.
Being the Francis character, throwing things around, smashing things around. What did Biggie 2809 carry Francis? You create Francis for attention. I love these fucking faggots. They throw it in my face. Oh, he's only doing it for attention. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck the horse you rode in on. You worthless piece of shit. Let's see if I can get this fucking bigger now. Worthless fucking... I gotta deal with fucking scumbags like this. All the fucking time. All the fucking time. Worthless faggot people like this. All the fucking time. Worthless piece of shit. That's what this guy is. A worthless piece of shit. And he needs to be beaten for it. That's what he needs. He needs to be fucking beaten for it.
Strong words, emo.
But just like I want you attention on YouTube, this guy will hide in the corner, like a pussy and never dare to meet me because he's a pussy. So now let's get back to the top of it. You're doing it for attention. Every fucking channel on YouTube does it for attention. If you didn't like me, you could have hit the X in the corner. You fucking faggot trolls didn't have to fucking destroy me because you didn't like me. And unlike Joey Wolf, I'm still here. Have I deleted my channel? Have I shut my shit down? No, because I'm not a pussy like Joey fucking Wolf. You are narcissistic. Doesn't matter whether I'm narcissistic or not. I have the right to have friends. Period. And I didn't need you, the faggot troll, destroying my reputation.
A lot of the Big Diesel, I see you out there. You said he looks like a caveman. A lot of them do. Sturgis is another one.
He can't admit that he's done wrong. Okay. I love this one in my face. He can't admit when he's done wrong. So swatting me was okay, trolls. Getting me kicked out of my house on Kimball Avenue was okay, trolls. Getting Mike fired from his job was okay, trolls.
I doubt that
Sending
happened.
food to Rick Perry's house, I guess it's okay, trolls. Yeah, you trolls have had bad behavior just as I had bad behavior. So don't sit there and tell me you're goddamn innocent! He who is without sin, cast the first stone, and you fucking faggot trolls are guilty of doing you wrongdoing to me. And you know it! Stealing my videos, that's wrongdoing. But no, oh, it's only fair use. We can't admit that we're stealing Nemo's content. We're only fair using Nemo's content. It's the same fucking thing. You're just as guilty, piece of shit.
He has these weird like.
And then so there's the rest of his comment. But I love this one in here all the time. He's doing it for attention. There's not one fucking faggot on YouTube. Not one fucking PewDiePie
stealing my videos
for attention. Mr. Beast is on fucking YouTube for attention. Let's see. Let's think of another one. Monograph is on YouTube for attention.
My little dog is getting triggered because even though I'm wearing the only active speakers here right now, she can still hear him spurging out, and she's like, what the fuck is this? She's making this like...
Let me think of another one. Fucking Keemstar is on YouTube for fucking attention.
Ooh, someone should send this to Keemstar. I'm sure Emo wants to be on Keemstar's radar.
Because if they didn't want fucking attention, they would all shut down. Same thing with the Drunken Peasants.
What? No.
Same thing with the Geek Squad. Same thing with the assholes of Misconception. Same thing with the...
So, Drunken Peasants and Assholes of the Misconception or whatever, it's like almost the same thing.
With fucking Masshole Report. Same thing with Dramadome. Same thing with Richard Cheese. Same thing with AC and the Shit Show. All those guys are here for attention, and why are they allowed to have an audience, and Emo is not? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah, it's kind of like the Jared I'm a real man thing.
Fucking faggot here. Worthless, pathetic, ignorant, fucking faggot. And you think it's funny to steal my fucking revenue? You thought it was funny to get me demonetized.
Demonetized.
You know, I had to take Mike to his fucking cancer doctor last night.
Oh, he always falls back on the cancer. Like, I have cancer. My husband has cancer. You should feel bad for me.
I barely had the gas to get up there. Because my money, my Social Security money for this month is already gone. I got no fucking food in the house. I got nothing. And I still gotta go another 20-something days before I get paid again. But you worthless faggots don't care. That's the money I could use to... Matter of fact, I'm gonna show my credit card statement. How much money from the 3rd
Why?
to yesterday. How $1,700 got blown where it's not even the 8th
Got blown.
fucking month and Emo is dead fucking broke and nobody gives a shit. But you fucking faggots are stealing my content and making money after money after money after money. And then you don't even have the audacity to give me a fucking kickback! Worthless fucking people! Alright, so I'll give you 5 minutes to read what the rest you set up here. There you go. I'll give you a couple minutes to read that. And this guy's totally full of shit. He's totally...
He's Brett Keane adjacent, actually. I think, I know he definitely interacts with Von Helton. So there is kind of a weird crossover here.
Totally wrong. There's one channel on YouTube that doesn't do it for attention. I dare you to show me one channel on YouTube that's not in it for the clicks and fucking views.
He'll keep repeating this over and over again, but there's peaks and valleys to it that make it very entertaining.
And the money! See, this is why they steal my shit and reuse it as fair use, because they know I can make them money. They know I'm a cash cow to them.
Yeah, you're doing what you're doing right now.
That's why they do it. But as of the 8th yesterday, I'm totally broke. How many days? From the 3rd? In 5 days, $1,700 worth of money gone. In 5 fucking days. But these trolls don't care that I'm broke. So now this is what I could use. A nice check from YouTube. This is what I could use. Some tips and donations. But you know what? I'm waiting. At the end of the month, I'm going to take all my donation links off my page. There's no point because nobody fucking donates anyway. Nobody gives a fuck. People only give a shit about stealing my content, putting it on their fucking channel and making money while Emo's suffering. These people know I'm fucking suffering. And they just say, oh, he's being childish. He's being bitter about it. No. Nope. And no matter what you do, faggot trolls, you'll never get me to use leave YouTube. You want emo god? You're gonna have to get all my fucking channels banned off of YouTube. That's how you're gonna, because I will not click the X, Robbie Battle. I will not fill in the fucking line. Name a channel owner to delete the channel. I will not give you fucking faggots that motherfucking satisfaction.
I don't want any of these people to delete their channel, except for maybe Jared. I feel like Jared should just go away. Early show, please like the stream. Please help me hit 70%. We're just a little bit shy of 5% away from our 70% goal. Our original goal was 60, and we crushed that. So if you would be so kind as to do so.
But what I am going to do to ruin you is
I'm gonna move
stop
this blanket.
responding to you. And then you won't have all
Okay, I don't get this. Like, it's funny. I don't understand this weird thing, and I've been seeing it forever. Why is it that anytime there's like a fat guy with a long beard, everyone's like, oh, that's Paul. Look what happened to Paul. Do you really think he looks like Paul? Does everyone have like facial blindness or something? Like it's like if you line up enough fat guys with long beards, it's like, I can't. Does Paul's ego have like 3 other twin brothers? I don't get it, but it's something that's been around forever. Oh, this is Paul. See this guy? He's fat and has a long beard, so he's Paul. You throw in some aviator sunglasses. No, this dude does not look like Paul at all. Not even in the slightest. He does not look like him. They look very different. The only similarity is that they're both fat and have long beards. Hold on, I'm going to move this blanket. I guess they're also white guys. I'm looking for any similar. I mean, like, they couldn't be more different aside from those, like, few superficial similarities. Right, Boopy? You weren't laying in the blanket, so I just took the blanket away. I'm sorry. I made a nest for you, but you didn't lay in it. Are you winking at me? You can't see her. I'm looking at her straight on, and her one eye will get squinty, but the other one won't. It's kind of weird.
Videos like this to milk on your channel and make money. Because if I start ignoring you faggots, which I swore I wasn't going to do after New Year's 1st, and here I am making another fucking fag troll video because another faggot's going to run his mouth. All right, so you've seen this now. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the comment section. We're going to go to the very... This is another one. And that's my response. I can't show you my response to it because it's got swear words in it. Tired of the trolls holding you accountable for your action? And this is the timestamp of the guy. Stop talking about Chinese food. You don't need to eat Chinese food. You can eat salad. Fuck you, piece of shit. I eat what I want, how I want, when I want. And if I become a diabetic, yes, I will lose fucking limbs like Rick Crude to eat what I want, how I want, and when I want. So you know what? Take your fucking salad and cram it right up your fucking ass. Because that's what I think of your salad remark. Take your salad remark and cram it right up your fucking ass where the sun don't shine. Let's see what else we got here. You expect your fans to pay it back. You can go fuck yourself. As of January 24th, he claimed he's gonna pay it back, which we all knew. We all know it's a lie. People don't continue. People don't continue to make him feel guilty for scamming a poor old lady again. So here's another comment. Here's another comment from the useless piece of shit. Let me get rid of this.
Please like the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it.
So here's another comment from the useless piece of shit. Yeah, like I just told you, I went through $1,700 in 4 fucking days. How the fuck am I supposed to pay Lady Di back without the contributions coming into my channel?
How can I pay this person back that I scammed if you don't give me enough money to pay them that I might actually just keep?
When I tell you there's no money for that, there's no money for that. You guys are going to see later in the video how Emo spends his money.
How old is he? Well, no, there's no way he's 74. Let's be real about it. Like, Cobra's 32, 33. Brett Keane is 46. I'm guessing Emo is probably like 40-something. With the way they look, like a lot of these guys look way. Yeah, he's 25.
Didn't even have money for 5 fucking days, and overall is already fucking broke. And you guys don't give a fuck. I'm gonna and out of that mess, I gotta figure out where I can scrape a lousy $100 to send to Lady Di. Because I'm tired of these.
So I'm looking him up, and there's like a website. I believe, yeah, this is his actual website. He claims to be 46 years old. So this guy is like 3 years older than me. So Emo is mid-40s.
Trolls using it as fucking ammo. Because
he has a website right here. Age 46. I don't know. This could be outdated, though. I'd like to know when the last time this was updated was. Because all the videos down here, the videos are privated. Is this just not updated? Is he over 50 yet? I don't know. Here's baby Howlingwolf.
My diapers!
They think they're slick. These motherfuckers do not understand that supporting 2 people on $1,700 a month doesn't go very far. Especially when you live in a fucking expensive state where I fucking live right now. I dare one of my trolls to live on $800 a month and tell me you can pay all your videos. Okay? Kate, you want to chastise me? You know what? I know you're making monetization and your fucking channel's monetized and all that shit. Masshole report. I dare you to go from... I dare you to go from February 3rd to March 3rd on only $800 and tell me you can afford all your bills. Dragonite, I dare you to go from February 3rd to March 3rd on only $800 and tell me you can afford your bills. I dare Andrew Brain to go from the 3rd of February to the 3rd of March and only use $800 and see if he can make it. And I don't think any of you motherfucking people will be making it, because we all know you guys are con artists. We all know you guys can't be trusted. So you would still be sneaking some of your monetary money in there and say, oh, I made it. No, you didn't make it. Because I don't think one of my fucking trolls can live on $800 a month. But they expect me and Mike to do it, right? So, like I said, this guy's a worthless piece of shit.
Yeah, he just sits in his messy diapers.
And that's why Lady Di hasn't gotten paid back, because 90% of the time, I'll get my Social Security check, and by the fucking 20th of the month, I'm dead broke. But yet they expect me to pay Lady Di somewhere with that measly amount that I get.
He sounds like Paul McCartney mixed with Freddie Mercury. I missed that donation. That is so funny. That was like a half hour ago too. Oh, that must have been about about Cobra, right? Because it was like a half hour ago. I did not see that. That was hilarious.
Right? Somewhere in there, I'm supposed to pay her back. While these fucking faggots are making thousands on me. Thousands. And they think it's okay. Alright, here's the one you're doing it for attention. We already seen this one. So, now we're going to go to the next comment. Because this guy's really...
Let's see how new this video is.
Here again, if you expect your fans to pay off Lady Di, go fuck yourself. Yeah, it would have been nice to pay Lady Di back. Because the loan was always agreed on my monetization money. That's what... From day one, Lady Di.
Yeah, this is fairly new.
Di. It was always being based on my YouTube revenue. So yes, if I stayed monetized, the fans would have helped me pay Lady Di back. But see, they don't want to. They enjoy me being stuck, and they don't give a fuck. As long as they get to steal my fucking shit and exploit me and make money on me and exploit me with the stars and the red, white, and blue raven in the background because they're free and Emo's a piece of shit. This is the attention one again. And then here's another comment. A reason why I believe my trolls were paid to destroy my channel. This is another video on honesty.
Yeah, him and Asterios could like go back and forth and be like, ah! Is that the end of the video?
And then here's
oh
the
no,
next comment.
he was like totally frozen. The video's only halfway over. Holy
on
shit!
That video. Okay? And we'll make this one bigger so you guys can see what the piece of shit the agate troll said in this video.
Are there any more freakouts here? Cause
George, you and Mike get 1.4k.
Piece of shit had to say, huh? What?
Maybe he
310.
Maybe he ran out of steam.
Husband is a convicted Chomo Martinberry from Bristol, got caught in 2020.
I'm a fucking disgust. Wasn't that 35 fucking years ago? But does it make me feel tired all the time? Does it make me feel sleepy all the time?
Hold on.
Okay, so I I don't know what the hell he means by cancer, whatever this fucking word
LARP.
means.
Live action role play.
I don't know what the fuck he means by that. But anyway, now that the mic is back on, let me clarify something. One more time. And this is the last time I'm fucking discussing it. So yeah. When they found the cancer, I had loads of cancer in my intestines. They had to remove a lot of cancerous intestines from both large and small intestine.
Okay.
It's called carcinoid cancer. It's a very slow-moving cancer.
He has big timers disease.
So they took it out of my intestines. But by the time they found it, it metastasized to the fucking liver. It's in my fucking liver, assholes! It's stable, but incurable. Do you understand that? Everybody's gonna say, Emo, what do you mean it's stable? Since 2009, it hasn't gotten any bigger, and it hasn't gotten any smaller. The tumor in my fucking liver. That's why I take monthly cancer injections.
Cancer injections? They inject cancer into him.
Carcinoid tumors also cause carcinoid syndrome, which leads to diarrhea and shit in your pants all the time.
That's why you wear diapers.
Diapers. After you take a shit. The longest somebody has lived after being diagnosed with fucking carcinoid cancer is 35 fucking years. That's the longest somebody is in the medical journal. The cancer that I got.
Aren't you over 35?
Most people die within 35 years of it.
Oh, well, what if you get it when you're already, like, in your 60s?
Well,
or 70s.
2009 was not 35 fucking years ago. But does it make me feel tired all the time? Does it make me feel sleepy all the time? Yes. So yes, the cancer will always be in my fucking liver. There's no cure for it. All I can do is keep me on drugs and keep me stable, which I have been doing since 2009. I never once came on YouTube and said that I was terminal with cancer. I never once came on YouTube and said, oh, please support me because I got months, not years left. I never once did that, trolls. I never once used my cancer for symptoms.
Yeah, he's had liver cancer since 2009. His appearance hasn't changed at all. He's never gone through chemo, Howlingwolf. You know, none of that shit's happened. But he still uses it as a reason to, like, feel sorry for him and give him things.
Okay. I told people about it.
Chemo Howlingwolf.
Told people where it was. I never once used it for fucking pity.
You did. You did. Come on, be real.
No, fucking blow me. Blow me. Blow me.
Why? Because you have cancer?
You don't even have to know me. Rusty tractor just sit below me and suck me tonight. A handy would be dandy. And
Would it?
maybe a cock in your mouth will stop you from writing these stupid, insipid comments.
Damn. Sign this guy up for a record deal.
No, I never once changed my story, asshole. Never once changed my story. Never once. Yes, I was made to wear diapers in high school. I've always said that. Then I got in my 20s, and then between my 20s and when the cancer showed up in 2009, I had a choice whether I wanted to wear fucking diapers. Okay? But once I got the cancer, it was no longer a choice. The decision has been made, and I'm in diapers 24/7, and I use them for both. Pissing and shitting. I never use a toilet bowl since 2009. 2009, motherfucker. So I've never changed my story. So here's another piece of shit. Here's another fucking piece of shit. Useless fucking piece of shit. This guy screams faggot. He's a faggot. He's a worthless fucking faggot. Needs to be shot. You remember how they put all those mobsters up against the fucking wall at the Valentine's Day Massacre? That's what I like to do. I like to put Dragonaut up against the wall.
Oh, you should not be saying this, Emo. Emo, this is not a good thing to say.
The Drunken Peasants.
Oh.
All my trolls, and just take a machine gun and go,
wow.
Nothing would thrill me more.
Huh.
Fucking thrill me
He
more.
literally just said he wanted to murder me. He wanted to execute me against a wall. You hear that?
Instead of it being the Valentine's Day Massacre, it'd be the YouTube Massacre, because that's what they all deserve. They all deserve death. They're worthless fucking people.
I got a shout out in an emo Howlingwolf video.
Worthless pieces of shit.
Yeah, I finally got my rub.
No.
I'm finally. I think this qualifies me to get into SAG, right?
This is what gets to happen to this piece of shit, because he wants to run his mouth.
When you get the rub
This
from.
is what gets ready. Are you ready for a piece of shit?
I'm ready for a piece of
This is what happens to you. Permanent ban.
Oh no, no!
Permanent block. Kiss my ass. Fuck off and die. May you get cancer and die a horrible death.
I like how he just made this big show out of blocking somebody.
Gone. Gone. See, I'll click on all of his comments. Gone. Gone.
He's doing his vocal tick.
Gone. Here's 3 more. Gone. Goodbye, fag. Nice knowing ya. Nice try. Eat shit and die. And you know what I hope? I hope all my trolls, I hope somebody in their family gets born retarded and gets treated the way Emo does.
Wow. What? What a weird thing to say.
for the next 10 generations of their family. I curse you.
What a weird
For
thing
your
to
next
say.
10
You just put a gypsy curse on me.
generations of your family. May the next 10 generations of your family get cancer and fucking die. Because that's how I feel
He
about
put
it.
a thinner curse on
And
me.
may my fucking faggot trolls get cancer and fucking die.
Wow.
Thank you, and good night. I curse these motherfuckers for the next 10 generations. So it may not be your, it might be your grandchildren's children that become
Oh no, what am I
retarded.
gonna do?
I hope someday you have a family member that has to wear diapers and they get made fun of repeatedly. And if anybody's a true narcissist, it's the faggot trolls.
Oh no.
not me.
What about the straight trolls?
Now everybody eat shit, fuck off, and die. And like I said,
What if I just want to do the fuck off part? Is that okay?
the word faggot has a new meaning to it now. I changed the name. I changed the definition of what the word
you
faggot
did?
means. And
Wow, how did he do that? He changed the definition of what it means.
That means Federal Association of Government Trolls, because I believe my trolls are bought and paid for by the government. So
What?
That's what it
Does he think I'm paid for by the government?
stands for now. Federal Association of Government Trolls, because they're all working with the government because these guys have so much fucking money falling out of their ass. They gotta
It's-
be getting it from
Well, I mean, I have to shove it up my ass for it to fall out, right? I don't poop it out.
somewhere. So that's what it stands for. Federal Association of Government Gang Trolls. There you go. Going into 24. You're going to hear me say that a lot because I got to cut back on the faggot word. But you're going to hear me
You did
call
not cut
all
back
of
on it, though.
Federal Association of Government Goon Gang Trolls. Because that's what they are. They're all working for the government, the CIA, and all this other shit. Because how the fuck do they know how to get all these addresses on people? How the fuck do they know how to get all... Oh, we got the goods on email. Because the government's feeding these trolls. In my 100% belief, I believe the government is feeding my trolls.
That is
Because
insane.
they're paying my trolls. Yeah. Prove me wrong. And I bet you every one of the motherfuckers are signing a non-disclosure agreement, too. Where they're not allowed to say, yeah, we're being paid by the government, because I already know that you are. But you're just not allowed to say. So, that's what that word stands for. Federal Association of Government Goon Gang Trolls. Because that's really who's behind it. They're fucking feds. They're fucking feds.
I love how he's gay, but he, like, that's his main insult. You know?
I 100% believe that. So again, people are saying, well, Emo's on here for attention. Well, tell me what other channel's not on here for attention. CFW doing her audits, driving like a jackass, like Speedy Gonzalez. She does all that shit for attention. There's a guy that called Honor Your Oath Investigation. He goes out and stands in front of a town hall with a sign. God bless homeless veterans. God bless homeless veterans. And a lot of times he'll get thrown out of a town because the cops assume he's panhandling. But why does he go out and
Does he look homeless?
stand with that fucking sign? It's for attention. Why does a guy by the name of Sean Porter put a 10-foot fucking, well, I think it was more than that, a big humongous Biden sucks dick on a fucking highway overpass in fucking Virginia. The fucking sign was 10 to 16 feet fucking long. Biden sucks dick.
I think Emo should get into like voice acting. Because he has a cartoonish voice.
That's that fucking sign on the fucking overpass. John Porter put that up there. Right in one of the most areas where it's always congested and traffic during rush hour traffic. Why does John Porter hang a fucking giant penis on an overpass? For attention. Why does Amagansett Press go to post office after post office after post office after post office? For fucking attention. There's not one channel on YouTube that doesn't do it for fucking attention.
Yeah, someone someone that's good at editing should find just like any cartoon, like even a Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny cartoon, and just replace the voice actor with Emo Howlingwolf and try to edit it to make it fit as much as possible.
Eat fucking shit! Eric Brandt walking around all over Denver, Colorado with his fuck the cops sign. Even Eric Brandt's channel was done for fucking attention. And so does Dragonaut. So does all the panels that restream me. So does Mr. Hum on my dick. So does the AC Shit Show, Paulie Crispy at Night, the Drama Dome, Masshole Report. Those channels are all here for attention. Even Gary Snowflake was on YouTube for fucking attention. Grampy Lobster was on YouTube for fucking attention. So don't say, well, Emo's only on YouTube for fucking attention. No, I'm not on YouTube because I'm tired of sitting in this room and having no interaction with the outside world because I don't have money to do shit.
Go to the park, dude.
That's why I reached out to YouTube to make some fucking friends.
I made new friends. They're called Sturges.
And I got fucked over for it.
I made all kinds of new friends.
Fucked over, under, out, and over, and sideways, through the mountain and out, and whatever you want to say. Right? Right. Because everybody's allowed to... So, Emo can't admit when he does wrong. So sending fucking food to Rick Berry's house, that ain't wrong. Sending the fire department to Rick Berry's house, that ain't wrong. Sending the cops to swatting Rick Berry, that ain't wrong. Swatting me, getting me kicked out of my house. Getting Mike fired from his job a couple times.
A couple times? I don't buy that. How did they get him fired?
See, again.
Were there like videos of him with you where you're like yelling racial slurs and shit? Did you get him fired?
The trolls can't take responsibility for their actions either, can you, trolls? No. I rest my case. Yep. All federal employees need to die. All FBI people need to die. All CIA people need to die. And everybody in the U.S. government who's behind trolling me, they all need to fucking die. Because I know it's you, the federal Association of Government Gang Trolls. That's up my ass. That's been doing this. I'm just doing it. Thank you and good night.
Can you end your stream, Emo? There you go. Okay. We are going to take a quick break. I will be back in just a moment here. Don't go anywhere. There's more to go through. I'll be right back.
My wiener doesn't stink. Nah! King Cobra, what up, YouTube? I live in Casper, Wyoming, and you know what? I love Casper, Wyoming. It's in Wyoming. It's a really, really, really pretty mountain town. All kinds of shit in Wyoming. And I'm like, girls have cooties in Wyoming. Girls have cooties. All kinds of cooties. Girls in Wyoming have cooties. You know what I'm saying? Girls have cooties. And sex is gross. I speak from experience. What little experience that I do have. So I says to myself, you must experiment with the same gender. And you know what? I just, I like the way it feels. Woo! In fact, I've always said, girls have cooties in Wyoming. Girls have cooties, all kinds of cooties. Girls in Wyoming have cooties. You know what I'm saying? Girls have cooties, and sex is gross. Especially if you're straight, trust me. That's weird. That's where babies come from. I'm not trying to be creepy about it. I look at all the chicks who rejected me growing up, and I'm like, who's laughing now? But I digress. And you know what? You must accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. I love Jesus Christ. That magical Jesus Christ. Yeah. Like, didn't Jesus' blood turn to wine? In the name of Jesus Christ, and just keep doing my thing. And you know what? Girls have cooties in Wyoming. Girls have cooties. All kinds of cooties. Girls in Wyoming have cooties. You know what I'm saying? Girls have cooties. And sex is gross.
All right, we're back. That's a much shorter video than the other break videos that I play. It's too good, though. Walnut Grove. Amazing. What else we got? Okay. So I'll play. There's not a lot of footage of that Raw Time. Raw Time has been around for a very long time. I don't know if it's still around, but it was around for decades. And that one host, she wasn't the host there for very long, and there's not a lot of video of her. But yes, the way she handles those random callers is amazing. So I do have a video of it. I think it might be the last one I have that I haven't watched. So we can watch it, but I want to set a goal for us to watch it. If we can get to 70%, I'll play it. In the meantime, I might watch some other stuff, but I need to get to 70%, everybody. I need it. And we're 5% away from it. I think we can do this. So it's time for yet another tip train. I'm blue balling you until 70% is met. And by the way, last night during the booking committee, we decided what our 2 private shows are. The Actual Mania show that we're setting up, it's the next 3 months is going to be one cohesive storyline for Actual Mania. So we have the Regal Tussle, which I would encourage anyone out there who hasn't been a part of Actual Mania. You can be part of it in the Regal Tussle, and like you don't have to, it doesn't require like a long-term commitment.
Thanks for the stream.
Thank you so much. Now we're really at 65%. So Regal Tussle is we're going to get up to 30 people. All they have to do is submit one 5-minute video, 5 minutes or less, like 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And then we're going to put them all against each other like a battle royal, and the best video will reign supreme. This is basically the easy way of saying it. And the winner of that will take on Drake Dragsaw for the title in February. And there's a few other matches on that one. And then the following month, we're going to have a tournament for the Manatee Medallion, which is something that basically the medallions are almost like infinity stones. And when you have them, it makes you more powerful in the actual Mania event. Like it's like D&D, like we give you a plus to your voting percentage. It's kind of cool. So we're doing that, and then we're actually doing with the tradition of the 10-year anniversary, we are also doing our top 10 DP antagonist vote, where we're gonna kind of put them head to head and have the people vote on them. And it's not a poll, it's a post where I'm asking for our people to let us know. Maybe give us your top 5. I'll share the post with all of you right now. No, I understand that you're broke, but we'll get there. We'll get to 70%. We're very close. And then I'll play that stuff. There, click on that. You don't have to be a patron. It's a public post, I believe. Let me know if you go there right now, and anyone who's not a patron, go there and let me know if you're able to comment on that. I just want to make sure, because last time I did it, that wasn't the case, and I thought that anybody was able to comment. But I believe as long as you have an account, maybe you don't. Yeah, I think you need to at least have an account, because you have to post on there. But I don't think you have to pay. I don't think you have to be like an active patron. I'm going to post this in the Discord too. Let's see. All right. Okay. So the chat has just is not moving. Maybe people are over there typing in their favorites. I don't know, but who knows? You know what I am saying, bro? Girls in Wyoming have cooties, and sex is gross. Oh, also, yeah, go to the link I just posted. Go there, and if you can only think of one, just type in the one you can think of. And let me know, because I'm going to go there and basically make a list of the names I see the most, and then if I see them keep getting repeated, I'm going to make note of how often they get repeated. But I'm hoping, I think everyone should give at least their top 5, and then if you can only think of less than 5, then just give me, the 4 or whatever you can think of. Check this out.
So I just heard the news about Dylan. I'm sorry, guys. This is just... This is all so hilarious to me. Just fitness culture, these fitness influencers. Dylan McKnight, the guy who did year dirty bulk and gained all that muscle mass. Well, apparently he was eating more than food. He was eating them SARMs. He was eating that trend. He just came out saying that it wasn't an apology video because he didn't apologize. But he was basically saying that he wasn't natty. Oh my lord, what a shocker. What a shocker.
Okay, so I just want to point this out. Jared is a douchebag. He has no right to like criticize anybody's physique or whether they're natty or not, which just means someone who's natty means they don't take any supplements that would help you grow muscles, no types of steroids or human growth hormone or anything like that. But Jared's not in shape, and he's not like he call his channel is called a fitness channel, but there's no fitness videos on it. And there's an unfit guy hosting it. So but I will say I went to the video that he's talking about, the guy that he's talking trash about here, and the guy is a total douchebag. So it's like, as much as I dislike Jared, I went to the video to see what Jared was talking about, and that guy was just like a ridiculously horrible douchebag.
Sure. And I'm not saying that because of his size. I want to make that clear. I believe he can get fucking huge as a natty. But just the fact that he, every goddamn fitness influencer on YouTube is on roids, okay? These people, they're posers, okay? They're just a bunch of fucking posers, man. They don't put in the work. Half of them don't know what they're talking about. I saw a guy in the comments say, you could have gotten there with 10 years of dedication. Bitch, come on, man. We're talking like maybe 5. Okay, he wasn't even that big. I mean, he's not that big. I'm acting like he's dead here. But I just want to say this, guys. Listen, okay. It brings me back to the old punk rock saying of kill your idols. Not literally, YouTube. It's just a saying, but guys, there aren't many heroes in this world, people that you idolize. And I'll give you guys an example, rest in peace, Jason Frank, but the Green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, I met the guy, and, it sucks that he passed, but he was an incredible douchebag.
You went into his gym without any experience and asked to spar somebody, and they showed you why you shouldn't do that. And that's a normal thing. If you go into any type of combat sports gym, acting like a tough guy, challenging people, when you're not even like a familiar face there, they're going to be like, all right, let's see what you got. What are they supposed to take it easy on you when you're just like a random guy being like, I want to come in and fight people? Of course they're going to be like, all right, well, they don't know you at all. You could be some really tough guy. So they're not going to take it easy on you.
And I hate to say that because I love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but when I met him, I was I was in shock, dude. I mean, he was such a douchebag. And it really pains me to know that someone who was, idolized by children could be like that. You have to learn to just throw away your heroes, guys, Sorry to get religious on you or whatever. But the only person you need to impress is Jesus Christ. Okay? He's the only guy you need to worry about impressing.
He's the only dude.
Anybody else can fuck up because we're all fallen, bro. Okay, Dylan McKnight is no exception. This kid lied to everyone, and he refused to apologize. That's just... it's top-tier narcissism, bro. It truly is. I don't really have that much else to say, except that, you know what, dude? I actually did like his Dirty Bulk video. It was actually inspiring to me. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad at him. I'm not thinking, like, oh my God, he totally ruined my dreams. You know what I mean? It's just, YouTube is just stupid. Bread and circus, that's all YouTube is for the most part. It's just bread and circus for the masses to keep us distracted from what's really important, like the stuff we really need to know. Like how Alex Jones is probably CIA. You know what I'm saying? I was just studying that. And it makes perfect sense, bro. It really does. I think that guy...
See, this is often a thing I hear crazy people say. You know? Nightmare is asking what happened to Patrick Coleman. I think he became like a hard right guy. Like, I think he blames all of his craziness from his earlier life on being a leftist, I think. I think he went like super hard right wing. He had I was following him on Twitter for a long time. I don't know what happened. He might still have the same Twitter account. You can look it up. But yeah, he Patrick Coleman went like hard right. I think he might have claimed to have been like cured of the gay too, kind of like Milo.
You know, I used to think he was just like really smart, but I think honestly he probably is with the feds, just because of the fact that he knows so much. And I don't know, man. I mean, the guy.
See, Emo thinks the feds pay me to fuck with him. It's like, if the feds have it in for you, they don't need to pay me to get you. Like, that's the thing. These people that are so paranoid about the feds messing with them, the feds will get you. They don't need to pay someone like me, like a normal person, to get you.
His personality, it just seems so like an act. You know what I mean? Like, it's just some kind of actor.
Yeah. I see people posting, their top 5. I recommend everyone do it at least 5. Or, I'm sorry, at most 5. If I get like these long lists of like 20 of them, it's going to get too confusing. So keep it to 5. Top 5.
But,
and then by the end, or like midweek next week, probably like Tuesday, I'll have a list of 10, and you're all going to vote. And then I'm going to close the poll at the end of the night on Thursday's show, and we're going to have the list of 10. And then we're going to take those 10 and vote on them in the Patreon show to determine the definitive list of the top 10 rankings of DP antagonists of all time. That's what we're working towards.
I know that's quite a tangent. I just went from Dylan McKnight to Alex Jones, but that's how I roll on this channel. Anyways, guys, it's what I got for you. Dylan McKnight just came out as being not natural. I don't know what's the word, on gear. Okay. I don't know what the I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. What's the word for being on gear? Just fucking unnatty. Okay, I'm having a huge brain fart, guys. Forgive me. I should be in bed right now. It's like 1 a.m. So
he always does this. It doesn't matter what time it is in Jared's world. It's whenever he decides to wake up and fall asleep.
I just wanted to make this. It was on my mind. I just saw it. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.
Shit, is my link not working? Give me this fucking link. Sorry, I'm fucking up big time here. Why is it post? What the fuck is up with this? Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this. Remove. All right, let's fix this. Girls have cooties. In Wyoming, girls have cooties, and sex is gross. I'm not a dad. That's weird. Is it because it's... Okay, whatever.
Okay.
This is the guy's video who he's talking about.
I'm rolling. Where do I start?
Honestly, I never really thought I would make this video. I'm guessing a lot of you are probably going to feel pretty let down by this. You might even feel a bit betrayed. But I'm guessing you probably just feel lied to. And that's because you have been. I lied to you. So clearly, I'm a piece of shit, right? I never asked any of you to look up to me. I'm not your god. I'm not a king. I am a man.
This video is so fucking sad. And by the way, on my end, it wasn't allowing me to have a clickable link until I refreshed the browser. It's so weird. Like, YouTube doesn't work right for me. I don't know what happened, but I have to refresh to see, I have to see my likes. I have to refresh to get updates on all of it. It's ridiculous.
I am fallible. All I ever wanted to do on here was to be relatable and to be personal, to be your friend. I never asked to be pedestalized. I never asked for any of that.
Thank
I wanted
you.
to make it very
Oh, God, you had violent heart rate? Wow. Yeah, I don't like that.
very clear.
Heart stuff freaks me out.
In this video, I will not be apologizing for a mistake I made. I'm simply owning up to that mistake and taking accountability as a man. And that is why you will not hear me say sorry today. Because the truth of the matter is, right, is making this video right now is debatably one of the most selfless things I have ever done in my entire life.
So, just making this video was selfish. Yeah, he's pedestaled. He was pedestaled.
You know, the real truth of it is that I could continue to lie about this, keep making money from it, and none of you would ever know, just as most of your favorite fitness influencers do. And do you know...
This is the guy Jared's talking about. This guy is a douchebag. Like, I watched this, I'm like, what is up with this guy? Wow. Man, main character syndrome through and through.
Why they do that? Sure, yes, some of them likely use it for financial and social gain. Of course. But the real reason is because the fitness industry is toxic as shit. I'm going to be crucified for this shit. And that is why people are so afraid to talk about it. Logistically speaking, this is a very stupid decision I'm making to talk about this. Specifically, financially. Right now, I'm making more money than I ever have in my entire life. I made 10 grand off of YouTube alone last month. And the reality of this is that this could cause a lot of you to withdraw your support from me and essentially undermine
bud.
Everything I have worked so hard to build, but I cannot profit off a lie anymore. You know, this has eaten me alive for some time now. You know, the way I see it, you guys gave me this platform and you can take it away if you want. You know, if I'm to be crucified on the internet for telling the truth.
I love how he's making himself into a martyr. If I'm to be crucified, it's like the most commonly known example of like martyrdom. Is it martyrdom? You know, Jesus. He's turning himself into the victim Jesus, dying for the sins of fitness YouTube.
That is my fate, then I accept my fate. So yeah, just over 3 years ago now, I took a SARM. Now this is not quite a traditional steroid, you know, this is probably a category below, but nonetheless, it is still a performance enhancing drug. The compound that I took was MK2866, more commonly known as Ostarine. I purchased them in 15 milligram tablets and I cut them in half. So I was taking 7.5 milligrams of Ostarine every day, and I did that for a month and some change. Now I am not trying to defend what I did or sugarcoat what I did by any means, but understand that women who take Ostarine, they take more than that, okay? So this was an extremely minimal and conservative dose of the drug I was taking. Right off the top of my head, I remember it making me significantly stronger in the gym. It definitely leaned out my physique, but not only that, it definitely dried out the body. It just made me appear a lot less watery. In lame terms, what it did for me is it just gave me this freaky, unnatural look that you could not achieve without a drug. As far as size goes, I don't remember it making me exceptionally bigger than I already was, but I do remember putting on some size. What it seemed to do for me, and this is like the best way I can articulate it, is it seemed to keep me the same size, but it just made me drastically leaner at that size. It was crazy, it was wild. So yeah, you should definitely take it. Don't take it. Based
on So it's funny because he's positioning it as this lighthearted thing, which personally I don't care. I guess the problem with his fan base would be the lie. I don't have a problem with if you want to take steroids and you're willing to accept the health ramifications. I think you should be able to take it. I think the issue is that he claimed that it was all a natural physique that he had when it was actually chemically altered, which I think he has the right to do that if he wants to. I think it's just the dishonesty that's the problem with his audience here.
Off my research, this was the friendliest and safest inside the SARM community in terms of side effects.
I like how there's a SARM community. There's a steroid community. It's so weird.
Considering it was my first time.
I like how I've never watched any of this guy's other videos aside from this one. But I'm guessing in most of his other videos he's like wearing a tank top or doesn't have a shirt on. But here he's making sure like to be completely covered so you can't see that he's all jacked. I'm guessing he probably is because he has like a fit. He's not like Jared where he doesn't look like someone like a fat frumpy dude that never works out. This guy probably is in good shape. He's got like a huge following.
Taking anything.
You're in the steroid community.
I just wanted to get my feet wet. Little did I know this was the start of a living nightmare for me. It completely crashed my testosterone. I was between 1 and 200 for a very long time. I honestly don't know how I didn't kill myself. I had severe depression. You know, my dick didn't.
Now it's I was depressed. It can have like, it can give you erectile dysfunction. I think anabolic steroids, like the really illegal kind, the ones that work the best on like making you all jacked, they cause like testicular atrophy where like your testicles melt away.
Work, and I had no motivation to do anything ever. I could barely move. I was so tired. I would go to sleep. I'd sleep 10 to 12 hours, and I would still wake up just completely fatigued. I lost a lot of muscle. I lost everything I had gained from the performance-enhancing drug and more. The muscle literally atrophied. So I lost all the size I had gained from the drug and more. And on top of that, I was now left with cripplingly low testosterone levels. Let's make a long story short.
I see what it is. He used to be like a skinny little dude. I'm looking at like these before and after photos. Like he used to be kind of skinny and now he's all big. Sure. Yeah, if I saw him, look at this. Who she broke, who she created. That's so fucking sad. Why would you say that? Like, you crybaby. Get over it. Can't believe it. Like, yeah, dude, it looks like, I would think he was on steroids if I didn't know better. Especially if I saw what he used to look like. Anyway.
I've spent the past 3 years of my life naturally nursing my testosterone levels back to health. And I have been completely drug-free, completely natural since then. My current physique is completely natural and I look the best I ever have in my entire life. I'm cutting weight right now, so I am a bit weak, but a couple months ago when I was bulked up...
Yeah, he was bulking, bro. But the thing is like, we joke about bulking, but yeah, like someone who does actually work out, they know how to bulk.
I was the strongest I've ever been in my entire life as well. I am firmly against the use of anabolic steroids and will continue to push the natural agenda inside bodybuilding. And
okay, Seth, yeah, he sounds like Jared, but this guy actually looks like he works out. I think this guy's a douchebag and he shouldn't have made this video. But I think he has the right to take whatever drugs he wants to. If he's willing to accept the fact that it could kill him someday just to look like a fucking Greek god, he can do that. Whatever. If he really wants to, you know.
Will champion for overall natural progression of one's body. And that's why you can expect to continue to see me make content catering towards natural lifters, and that's why I will be marketing myself as well as my current physique as natural. For example, when somebody asks
But
me...
if you notice, like, he's usually I'm just assuming this, so I could be wrong, but it seems like I'm guessing in most of this guy's videos, he's usually showing off the, like, big shoulders and big arms and all that shit. And here he's completely covered. You could just see his head and his hands.
In person, if I'm natural, I say yes, because my current physique is representative and indicative of a natural body. I'm not asking you to completely agree with me here, and I'm not even asking for your forgiveness. And I'm simply asking that you respect my decision that I made today to be honest. When quite frankly, we live in a world where it's much easier to lie.
I wonder if somebody knew this and they were about to leak it and he's just trying to beat them to the punch. So that I mean, that is the best way to deal with someone trying to blackmail you, is to just, like, beat them to it and be like, ha, now you don't have power over me anymore. But maybe maybe it did weigh on his conscience. Maybe he did feel bad about lying about it. I don't know. This isn't even an apology. He even said, I'm not going to say I'm sorry. I don't think he should apologize for it, because you should only, let me tell you, you should only apologize to individuals directly, not to, like, the crowd, the crowd of anonymous people that are mad at you. You'll never be able to satisfy them. They'll just take your apology and use it to, like, go after you more. If you've wronged a person and you're sorry for it, you should be sorry to them individually, not this, like, angry mob of people. It'll never serve you well.
And be deceitful towards each other. That's all I have to say. I don't know why I did it. I was just a stupid kid. I had a tough time growing up.
Oh my God, no, don't go here. Man, why did you put this in here, dude? This is so cringy.
You know, I just never really felt like it was enough. And I think that's why I got into social media in the first place. You know, to get that attention that I never got. And what did I do once I got that attention? I lied to you all. But I hope in time that you can forgive me.
Oh my God, no! What is this is this about to turn into gay porn or something? Is another dude about to show up and start blowing him? Okay, I was going to forgive him until that part at the end where he took all his clothes off. Nope, guilty. Guilty now. I was kind of defending him and now I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
What is this music? What is this music?
I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me.
Oh, it looks like he's making faces and breathing. He's struggling.
Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy. You gon' see what's left of me. You gon'
Steroid rap. This guy's making faces, and I'm positive he's breathing.
see success in me. You ain't seen the rest.
Look at all that struggle.
What I know. Better than the rest. Just watch me grow. Put me to the test.
Probably only, those are definitely only 25 pounds.
Watch me go. This is my quest. I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive. Oh, I know.
Oh my God, what a fucking narcissist. Okay, dude. All right.
Call me select.
Is this like half of the video?
With my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joey ain't gonna lie, life's tough.
This is so bad. I hate this song.
Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what.
Someone's playing guitar in it, just going jun jun. Jun jun. Jun jun.
What I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try.
Gotta have the background blurred, bro. Try saying that really fast. The background blurred. The background blurred, bro. The background blurred, bro. The background blurred, bro. That's really hard to say. Try to say that really fast. The background blurred, bro. Try to say it twice in a row. The background blurred. The background blurred, bro. 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 The background blurred. bro. I like tongue twisters, so I try to train my mouth. The first one I did as a kid was toy boat. Toy boat, 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 toy boat. You try. Toy boat. The background blurred, bro. 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 Woo, that's a tough one. Unique New York, yeah, that one is hard. Unique New York, 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 unique New York. Yeah, you got to really push for that one. Quite there yet, but those words they'll regret, 'cause I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, guy. Actually, he's not gonna. Dude, is the rest of this just him working out? This is so stupid. Wow, it's like 10 more minutes. Yeah, cool, bro. You're amazing. So glad you made that. Yeah. I mean, obviously the guy's strong. He's in good shape, but he also seems like an incredible douchebag. Check out one of my favorite channels on YouTube is it's called Danknet. It's a Canadian guy that talks about a lot of stuff, a lot of the lolcows that we talk about. Like, he's made a Jared video, he's made a Cobra video, he's made other ones that I can't quite remember at this moment, but I watch him. And he took a hiatus and he hadn't made a video for a while, but he just came out with a new one today, and I was I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I recommend, we'll get through a little bit of it, but I don't want to watch it all. You guys can go to his channel and watch some of it. I just wanted to show you a couple moments of it here. So
these people are trying to make
he made one about Cyrax.
A lolcow when I'm not. And if you don't know what a lolcow is what they call somebody that the internet basically deems as somebody that's only good for making them laugh.
Cyrax. Even before my hiatus, since around the time I released my King Cobra video, people have been suggesting I make a video about Cyrax. Possibly even before that, but I'm pretty sure that's when I became acquainted with Rax. At that time, there wasn't really a whole lot of material to work with, and I had some stuff already on the fly. Well, that's not entirely correct. There was quite a bit of content. Cyrax has been around for some time now, well over 10 years. But he was missing a certain ingredient. Almost like he hadn't fulfilled his full character arc. He hadn't quite finished the hero's journey. Fighting with random juggalos and weird drama panels, that doesn't really count. He needed that moment where he faced real adversity to overcome. And it's safe to say that I think he's hit that point now. He's at peak notoriety.
You know how you're not supposed to hit kids? But sometimes, you gotta swat a kid because if you don't, they'll walk out into traffic or something.
Whose names are? I see a few names there in the chat. You've been immortalized in a Danknet video.
There's these moments where the kids don't know anything other than that moment where it's you have to give them a little hurt alert to keep them from hurting themselves even worse. Cyrax needs to be smacked around a little bit so he doesn't hurt himself even worse.
But this nigga right here, Cyrax. Yeah, Cyrax. But yeah, I know.
How's he been doing? I haven't been following him.
He saw the episode that I did with you guys.
Yeah, how did he feel about it?
And he was very pissed.
Should we watch this Cyrax, guys? Someone made a dono suggesting it. I don't know who this guy is. The tragic tale of a horror cow. What the f is a horror cow? Abuser and abused. Jesus Christ.
I understand I'm a big bulbous whale. But look at that motherfucker! You know what I'm saying? The dude looks like he's from the hills have eyes.
Fuck Cyrax. He's a fucking piece of shit. I kick his ass without having any boxing training, dude.
I've had at least 2 people in my normal IRL life, people who don't even know about my channel or anything like that, random people, ask me if I've ever heard of him. That's really strange. It's a testament to the dedication of the archivers out there. Shout out to the Clippers. I don't really care about their affiliations. They're the heart and soul of this whole locale ecosystem, and they generally don't get enough credit. Speaking of trolling ecosystems, Cyrex, he has developed a pretty infamous one.
Cobra could beat up Cyrex. Most people could beat up Cyrex. Cyrex is a very little guy. You know, Cyrex is not an able-bodied human being. Cyrex appears to be physically disabled, so I don't think Cyrex would be much of a test for anybody. Yeah.
I am going to talk about Cyrax. I've never spoken about Cyrax.
Look how little, short his arms are. He's probably only like 5'2", right? I'm sure there's like arrest documents of him out there that say what his height is. I'm guessing like 5'2".
I was very determined that I would probably never speak about Cyrax ever in my life. However,
oh damn! We're now at 70%. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did you see that, Boopy? Boopy, we just got 40. Are you sleepy? She's very sleepy. Oh, now you're awake. Welcome. How's it going? You tired? She likes to be in here because it's very warm in this room. All of the computer equipment makes it extra warm. And it's colder than usual here today. It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And it doesn't normally get this cold here. So should I put her in a sweater? Should I put her in a puppy sweater? I do. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I do have a collection of puppy sweaters. Do you want your puppy sweater? Huh? You want your puppy sweater? Huh? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Puppy sweater? I'll have to change the camera angle.
I have found the recent developments in the Cyrax verse interesting, and I would like to talk about it. Of my own volition, I have not been forced at gunpoint by his thread or the outer troll sphere into discussing this. So let me explain what I know about Cyrax at this point. I am aware first and foremost that he has a mentally ill, unhinged, mainstream troll sphere that dwarfs any shit that ever happened to Chris Chan. The people around him have justified, or Wings of Redemption, the people around him have justified every manner of abuse possible and actually commit crimes with him all the time.
Kiwi Farms. Oh man. So Kiwi Farms gets a pretty bad rap. I've never really talked about them directly before, and that's because they didn't really want and or need outside promotion. They were mostly an isolated group of people that archived and discussed various topics, self-sustaining, self-contained, and self-policed really. Over the last couple years, they have slowly ventured off the farm onto their own volition, and are basically mainstream now. Bear in mind, I don't speak for them. At best, I'm just a casual lurker. It goes without saying, but I really don't speak for any online group when I talk about them. This is just all based on my observations. Now, with that said, it seems that
I'm going to let my dog out of the room. I'm going to let the video play. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Farm days, that it's just best to observe the circus from the outside instead of jumping on the stage yourself. Because you just end up becoming a clown. Get it? You know, the whole you look into the abyss long enough and the abyss looks back onto you. Don't get emotionally, financially, or socially invested in these individuals. It's really best just to watch, let the candle burn on its own. When you have public detractors or A-logs who are prone to take things to the next level, while also stepping into the spotlight themselves, it often starts this weird cycle of escalation. Now, it's not always bad. There have been some classic troll arch-villains out there. The copycats are a personal favorite for me. They come in, emphasize the character.
Liquid Chris is so great.
Characteristics people love, and then leave before it gets too old. But those are few and far between. What usually happens is stalking, doxing, catfishing, family harassment, and it eventually escalates to swatting, property damage or eviction, workplace harassment, you know, the whole life ruination type of thing. Depending on the length of time, it is generally theorized that this escalation could ruin the whole experience and alter the organic path the locale was on. If you ever wondered how gatekeeping develops in these type of communities, this is it right here. Established locale fan bases, they don't really want strange randos jumping in all guns a-blazing, because if they push too hard, it could mess everything up. The bigger the group, the higher the risk of someone just taking it to the next level. And you can't go back down either. This is a rule of fact. Online communities rarely de-escalate in behavior. The only way it happens is with mass moderation, but that itself only slows it down and sometimes actually makes it worse. Once it escalates, that often becomes the new norm. Some areas of the internet don't really like my content for this exact reason. Essentially, they were scared of Jason's piss troopers.
Essentially, bud.
Which ultimately stems from a place of ignorance. All they did was police their own community and deal with outside orbiters who are prone to this exact type of escalation. See, leeches, they didn't last long in the frothy yellow sea. Each community has its own nuances and differences, but they generally have a similar build or model that develops. I call it the heliocentric model.
He does this so well. He explains it very well.
So here's your average locale, the center of attention.
I love how my dog ran away when I mentioned a puppy sweater.
The center of gravity.
She's like, no, I don't want one of those things on me.
Black hole. As time passes, they draw in more trolls and viewers. Some come close, but all make sure not to get too close. They don't pass the event horizon. This first band here is filled with your pay piggies, then your diehard fans, then your average trolls and lurkers. They're all just here to watch and supplement the content, not get sucked into the inner workings. They know better. But now every once in a while you get an orbiter. They often come seemingly out of nowhere and thrust themselves closer and closer. But they're in a league of their own, ahead of everyone in the troll sphere. They have more control, they can puppeteer events whenever they want. They share the limelight, and with that, a piece of the attention. But then after a while, those dopamine hits, they wear off and reality slowly creeps in. They can't go back now. They spent too much time and went too close. They've crossed the low vent horizon. All this attention they're getting, it isn't from fans. It's from people who just want to see a dumpster fire. They don't care. They're only here to watch a show, which now includes the orbiter. And if you don't produce the content, the outer trolls, they will make you become the content. When the greater viewer base, when they get bored, the first one cannibalized is any orbiters. Once this happens, you really have two options. Violently and often dramatically fling yourself out of the whole system. You know, the delete your accounts, smash
low vent
your
horizon,
PC, fake your own death, maybe reappear in 5 years or so, or just accept your fate. Put your head down and ramp up the trolling. Burn that candle to the base. The show must go on one way or another. Our little dirt Furby Cyrex seems to attract those type of detractors. And due to the fact that there isn't a lot of legitimate Cyrax fans out there policing the community, things have gotten quite crazy and entertaining. It's like a trolling snowball. As Cyrex rolls around in different online areas, he collects trolls. The Cyrex viewer base at this point is mostly just people who simply know about him through word of mouth, some people who loosely follow his story and enjoy his freakouts, but there are no legitimate fans. Okay, maybe like 5. But at the center of all that, there's just a hardcore group of detractors that have no problem. Well, let's just say they have become quite comfortable stepping onto the stage themselves and partaking in the spectacle. And there isn't really anyone to balance it out. Cyrex community, if you can even call it that, doesn't really have any self-policing. The hardcore Rax trolls, they run the show, and they've been running it hard.
You attacked I'm tired of you bullying me!
Huh?
Bring your fat ass up here, you f***ing... Come on!
And Ed had
I'm right here! Come on! Stop being a coward! Stop hiding like a bitch! Come on, Marty! Come on, Marty! Quit running like a coward!
Hey, to each their own. Again, I'm not here to judge. Hell, I might not even have made this video if it wasn't for them. I'm just straight shooting with you here. These things tend to happen in online communities. Cyrax is far from the only one who's experienced this. It's just worse than usual because Cyrax as a whole is just not very likable, or easily likable, or defendable. I don't know. You can come up with any number of reasons why he's in a situation, but at the end of the day, you can't deny it's in large part to himself and how he reacts. He's not an easy dude to back. Especially when every second sentence out of his mouth is usually a lie, tends to fly off the handle at a drop of a hat, threatens people on the daily, and has also done some really despicable shit in his past. Cyrax has been caught in amateur stings, being really grimy with younger girls through messages, and he's even been arrested a few years back for choking his grandma. Why? Because she wouldn't let him hitchhike out of state for a catfish? Here's the story. It's a rough sell. The whole appeal, the light at the end of the tunnel here, It's simply just a car crash that's hard to turn away from. We can sit here and go through an extensive timeline of Cyrax's decade-plus history and rise to internet celery status, but honestly it's been done quite a few times, and quite thoroughly, mind you. As I finish up this script, Turkey Tom has just dropped one such video, and can I just say, Tom has become a master of his craft, and definitely in part responsible for this recent spike in the interest in locales. He's not the only one though. A lot of these new chroniclers that have sprung over the last few years, they don't mess around, they do some good work. Audentum does some great work chronicling and summarizing Cyrax streams and arcs. Now, odds are I'm pronouncing that name wrong, just bear in mind I'm brutal with names. It's just the way it is. But yeah, definitely an underrated channel if this stuff is interesting to you. What I want to do is come at this in a bit of a different way. Personally for me, the real interesting aspects are the community dynamics and the escalation, and maybe the fact that we might be able to shed some light on the overall impact trolling has had on such a subject. Cyrax is a great case study in this whole lolcow phenomenon, so if you're new to our little goblin, a bit of a short introduction is warranted. So Cyrax is a rather small, aspiring content creator who has branched out into a variety of different genres in an attempt to make it big online, primarily music and graphic design in his earlier years, and more gaming recently. He is the self-proclaimed Drift King, although both take a backseat to its secondary drama that Cyrax often finds himself in. Stealing beats, stealing artwork, even his handle Cyrax itself, threatening violence to anyone and everyone, constant freakouts, predator drama. This is the main ingredients to the Cyrax universe. All of this eclipses any musical and artistic or pro-gaming endeavors he takes on. I must admit though, Cyrax can bust a move. Out of all the talents the Goblin possesses, dancing seems to be his best. Unfortunately though, Cyrax claims he isn't physically able to dance anymore. I'm not sure if this is a ploy or if he has some real issues, but I wouldn't rule it out entirely. Rax is far from the epitome of health. Surprisingly, there's quite a substantial amount of information and lore out there regarding Cyrax's personal life and family, like Chris Chan levels of information, the majority of which I believe was obtained over the years through Cyrax's own admissions, by trolls pretending to be in long-distance relationships with him, FOI requests, and more recently, appearances of estranged family members who have been generous enough to fill in some gaps. It has been learned that the Goblin comes from at least 3 generations of degeneracy. His grandfather married his grandmother at a very questionable age, I believe she was 14. His biological father has been through a plethora of his own controversies, some of which are way worse than Cyrax's himself, and his mother has had her own issues and she passed away during a house fire. Cyrax's main caretaker has been his grandmother for some time now.
But what the fuck is wrong with him?
Because of her proximity and financial support, she has felt and has even been targeted by some of the chaos that follows Cyrax around.
I woke up to, well, we've been having problems here. Some people that have problems with my son did an internet scam on Craigslist. They've been doing this for about a month now. They've been trying to take everything away. Just over this morning they came to try to take the fence.
Who's that?
A couple of guys was responding to Craigslist.
What do they look like?
1147. An older gentleman.
White, black.
White. I could have been his son or something.
Is this the shooting on the 11th you're asking for?
How old are they?
I'd say the one was at least in his 50s. The other one maybe in his 30s.
Okay. What kind of truck?
I don't know. All I know is it was black.
And what'd they say when you told them to leave?
They couldn't believe it, but they just did what I said and put it back, and they left.
But what did they say anything to you?
No.
You didn't ask them why they're taking offense?
Well, I knew why. Because these people are doing this. You wouldn't believe how many things that come up missing.
Well, it's because this chance causes a lot of issues on the internet.
Yeah,
because chance causes a lot of issues on the internet.
Hey, Mouse!
And then he comes out and starts arguing with the cops.
We've been here 113 times. I've seen your YouTube videos, man. And I've seen your videos.
Chance! Go on, go upstairs.
You don't know what the hell I go through, man. You don't see the shit that I do with you.
Go upstairs.
No, I'm tired of people thinking I'm a joke.
I kind of feel bad for Grandma Rax. She's been tard wrangling her whole life. She's probably going to do it till the day she dies.
She's been tard wrangling her whole life.
The Goblin talks big, but he would have died of exposure if it wasn't for her. This is part of the reason some detractors use as validation when she comes into the crosshairs. She just enables his behavior, so it's fair game. One of the more prominent trolls to appear over the last couple of years is an individual named Music Biz Marty.
You need to back off! Enough is enough! You bullied me for 6 years! It's time to grow up! Be a man!
It's time to grow up!
Shut the f*** up, you loser!
We've only known you for 2 years, Cyrex. How is it
Hey,
6?
Schmeckle!
No one's known you for 6 years.
Shut your mouth for you piece of shit!
No one's known you for 6 years, Cyrex.
Shut up, Schmeckle! That's what you don't get!
Shut up, Schmeckle!
Marty's know me long!
He, like, the way he sounds, it sounds almost like Axe from Demolition. Cutting a promo.
Than you have.
No, he
and I've known him for over 3. So trust me. You don't know shit, you
Why are you
fucking
growling?
loser. Shut your fucking mouth.
Quit growling.
To me, he sounds like the wrestler Axe. I'm not gonna show the video because that'll get like flagged or whatever. Hold on. Let me see when Axe gets to talk. All right, here we go.
We're going to take one team at a time and eliminate them until we get our opportunity for the championship belts. This obstacle right now is the Islanders. Madison Square Garden. The Islanders are going to be our first victim. We're going to step on everybody anywhere we want to because we demolish people. We listen to Johnny B. He tells us who to do it to, where, and when. All right, I thank you.
So Axe reminds me, or Cyrax, when he's cutting a promo, reminds me of Axe from Demolition.
Marty, you need to back off. You're a narcissistic psychopath that needs to fuck off.
Did you attack Ed?
Well, gee.
Did you wish
if
Sally
you would
around?
fuck off, I wouldn't have reason to go off.
Well,
Marty, shut up.
Some people love him, some people hate him. Regardless, he's been a constant character in the explosion.
No, he hasn't lost his teeth. Like, he was born with a fucked up mouth.
Events. Damn near puppeteering Cyrax.
His teeth are all, crowded together in, one crazy, row.
Full-on content arcs. Sometimes he acts as a nemesis. Sometimes he plays the fake friend card. Once in a while, even a business manager.
Yo, Cyrax. I got an announcement to make.
What's up, dude?
Well, the video's not doing as well as we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
And, speaking with the team here at Bender Boys Records, they deemed you unmanageable.
How?
And then, we had to sell your contract, man.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you? No, dude.
We sold it this morning.
What about that shit? Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah, the video didn't perform as well as we thought it was going to.
Dude, are you fucking serious? I put in all that hard work for nothing? Are you serious right now?
Well, we sold the contract.
Bro, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid, man. What the fuck, man? I put in all that hard work for you and the crew for what? What the fuck, man?
Well, we sold your contract, so you're still signed.
You know what? Fuck you and the Bender Boys. I'm doing this shit on my own. Fuck you.
Do you want to know who we sold it to?
I already know. Music, bitch, Marty, the fucking bag.
Either way, though, he's gearing up for some kind of rouse of epic proportions. Around a year ago, one such incident arose. See, as more and more people started to notice Cyrax, the obvious comparison to Chris Chan started to become established. There's quite a bit of similarities. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, a legendary troll from a bygone era decided to make a sudden comeback. And his mission?
It's funny because Liquid Chris used to DM me all the time with new shit about Cyrax to talk about on the show.
Cyrax into a reaction. The one and only Liquid Chris.
Caps log. Stardate. November 4th.
I think he's SingStar winner on Twitter.
2022. My name is Christian Weston Chandler. I am the true an honest creator of the Sonic 2 franchise. And, I've been gone for a bit. Yes, I've been, gone for quite some time now. And, I'll explain what happened. But that's gonna be in a separate video, which you have to search. I have gotten good word from my special gal pals that this imposter has been doing this for quite some time now. I even have a screenshot of a video someone made on him, claiming that he is me.
What a classic!
There's another one out there too.
A
but
legend.
It does not use my face. It uses Ian's and other slanderous troll. He's trying to take away what I built so long ago and just claim he is me. I will not let that happen.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love a good crossover. After the initial shock value wore off, the Cyrax trolls devised a plan of biblical proportions and dire consequences. Knowing that Cyrax only does really 3 things at this point, yells loud in the attic, gets baited by trolls, and plays Xbox, a scheme was hatched during the lull in content. The Goblin Slayers set forth the wheels of fate. Similar to an interrogator and a criminal, they implement the read technique and start to build rapport. In an act of kindness, Cyrax was sent a USB packed full of mods and rad cheat codes for his Xbox. All he had to do was get the mail when it arrived and plug the USB into his Xbox. Nothing to see here.
Well, hello there.
Hang on,
Who is
this?
Well. Isn't it a surprise to speak to y'all?
That's not good.
Mr.
That's fucking
Cyrax,
Chris.
I hope you're enjoying your
Chris,
little
fuck
package
off,
Mr.
dude.
MF
We don't
Goon
have
intercepted.
that shit. Screw off, man. What got intercepted?
His package.
What got intercepted? Wait a minute.
His package. How are you enjoying your little package, Mr. Cyrax? Mr. MF Goon intercepted it.
What fucking package?
The USB system.
The one I fucking sent? The one that has my info on it?
Yeah, man. I have it all.
Dude, they're
fucking with you. They're fucking with you, dude. There's no way.
All right, so I don't want to watch the whole thing. Check out the rest over on Danknet's channel. This just came out today, so that's cool, and we were a short part of it. That's amazing. Thank you. And, I mean, we're at 70% of our goal. That's amazing, too. I'm thinking I am going to probably end the stream. We had a good time. Oh, I would play the raw time thing, but it's so long. You know, like, maybe I should just play it on the next one, right? What? Skinny Pete, what? Why are you saying no? Why no? I will play exactly 5 minutes. Okay, I'll play exactly 5 minutes of the raw time thing. All right? I'll do this.
Hey, this is Tiffy. You're watching Raw Time every Saturday night, 1:30 to 3. First, we saw the Cardigans with a race rewind. After that was Julia Reeves with Trouble is a Woman. And then Underground, or UGK, Take It Off. I guess we'll go to the callers. Raw Time. Okay. Raw Time.
Hey, do you have any Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit, or Tool, or Screw videos?
We do, but
You're right, she is perfect for Cobra because she's probably like 40 now.
I don't think we're going to play them ever. Raw Time. Okay. Raw Time.
Yeah, where's Stefani?
I don't know. I think she's out on a little vacation.
Vacation?
Yes.
Weren't you supposed to have a co-host today? Christine, I think it was.
That's me. I was the co-host last week.
Yeah, I know, but, well, forget it. You're a bitch anyway, so, you know, it doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
I actually think I
Yeah,
did
okay.
watch this one already.
Raw time.
But I'll watch a little bit more.
Stupid bitch. You sound stupid, ho. Ho. Stupid. Sorry. Raw time.
Oh, yeah. Can y'all play some more rap?
More rap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask Dave about that.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Raw time.
Can you play some Quattro Faux Pas? You delicious little cunt. Ooh, gooey. Yeah, baby.
Gooey. Raw time.
You got any old, like, Joy Division?
I think we mostly play newer stuff. But I'm sure we have some, and maybe we'll be able to play some next time.
All right, sweetie, cool.
Raw time.
Hey, do you have any Sparkle Horse?
A what?
Sparkle Horse?
Gee, I don't know about that.
Huh.
Raw time. You trashy bitch. That's me. Raw time.
I'd like to eat your pussy.
Well, who wouldn't? Raw time.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what do you think of the videos?
Oh, it's pretty tight, boy. What's up with you?
What's
Not
up
much.
with you? What's up with you, girl? What's up with you?
Raw time.
Hello?
Hi.
What are you doing there?
I'm sitting pushing buttons pretty much. What are you doing?
Watching this dumbass show?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are doing that right now.
Are you about to hang up on me?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. Should I?
No?
Okay, well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Really?
Oh, hey,
Did you like the videos?
Fuck you, you stupid, ugly-ass trailer park shit, bitch.
Okay. Raw time. Raw time. Raw time.
Hello.
Hi.
Play some screw.
Do what?
Play some screw.
I can't right now. We already have set up what we're going to play, but maybe next time.
Yeah, the thing about this show is that they took live calls and they played music videos, but they already had a set playlist that they wouldn't. And at this point in time, in the late 90s, you could call the radio station and tell them what to play, and they would play it. As long as it was, like, in their genre of radio
Raw time.
music.
Hi, I'd like to give a shout out to my sister Hillary, and also fuck you.
Fuck me. Raw time.
Do you have any emotions, you dirty little bitch?
I think I used to, but raw time.
Hi, what kind of music do you like?
What kind of music do I like? I have a pretty large variety of music I like. Anywhere from classical. I don't like country. That's about it. What kind of music do you like?
Techno. That's about it. Are you bi?
Sometimes, I guess. Do you like any of the videos we played?
No.
No? That's sad. Maybe you'll like some ones we're about to play.
Okay.
Okay. Raw time.
Say, how can you do this show when all these people are calling up and cussing at you and everything?
I don't know. It gets me off, though.
Yeah, we just have to fuck off.
Okay, thanks. Raw time.
Hi, we all play Scar Tissue?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe if you're lucky.
If I'm what?
Lucky?
Liking.
Lucky.
Lucky. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Will you have sex with me?
I have to think about that. Raw time.
Why don't you tell people to stop requesting stuff? It's ridiculous. We need more prank callers and less requests.
That's right. Preach on. Raw time.
Hey, good videos.
Thank you.
Hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that. TV's a little loud. Yeah, good videos.
Okay.
Do you like it in the ass?
Depends if it's a dog or what, you know. Raw time.
Yeah, what's up? Are you a lesbian?
Sure. Are you?
No.
That's too bad. Raw time. Raw time.
Oh, Tip, baby, I want your tits. Oh, my God. Oh, you're so...
I didn't know I had any, but okay. Raw time.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Just fine. I like your show.
Thank you.
It's kind of jaded.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Why are all the callers being such assholes?
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's, 1:48 in the morning and they're sitting watching me on TV.
Oh, sorry about the feedback there. What's that in your lip?
Metal?
Oh, those piercings?
Yes.
Those are pretty cool. What do you got playing up next?
We have some Kelly Willis, Bjork, and Stretch Princess.
All right, like some Bjork. Hey, got to give a shout out to my friend Simeon. What's your name again?
What's your name? My friend, what's your name again?
Come on.
Raw time.
You show me your tits.
Feel you? Okay. Raw time.
I'd like to say you're looking pretty shitty tonight.
But what's new? I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. Raw time.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, what is this show about?
It's about talking to people and playing videos.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
Raw time.
Dude, one time my dad was smoking out and he fell down the stairs. I was like, dude, Dad, you're not going to fall down the stairs. He's like, go ahead.
Wait,
go ahead.
What was he like?
He's like, go ahead.
He said Dad? What?
It's me.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for me. It was a great stream. Thank you for helping me get to 70%. I hope you all have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.